Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Slarol, good morning. Welcome on in. And have nice morning, Piss. Nice morning, Piss. Neil, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I wanted to get that pin nice and early because I know some people do post art for like Discord art share really early, and I was like, just as a heads up, there is no art share today. It is just because I'm going to be rushing off at the end of stream, and so I won't. It's one of those things like, if only one person posts, and yeah, sure, we'd have plenty of time, but in case it's a busy day, I don't want anyone to get left out, so we'll skip it today. We skip today. Dev, Jelly, Vortex, how you doing? Good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. I'm tired, got a bit late, a bit late yesterday. How are you? I'm feeling the opposite. I'm actually feeling a lot more awake than I did yesterday. Yesterday was a very, very, tired day, sleepy day, whereas today I'm feeling a lot more awake, thankfully. Dear. How are you? I'm alright, and good morning. What are you doing after stream? Nothing super exciting, I will say. We are literally just heading out to get to some shops before they close. Another thing, just live rural, so you kind of, you got, like, there are just certain shops you have to get to really early in the day, or certain places you have to get to really early in the day, and by really early I mean at like before 2 p.m. where they close. So yeah, to run out to those. But yeah, only because I can't do it tomorrow, because tomorrow is a long tarot stream. Yeah. My lack of chair still deeply disturbs me. I've resorted to sitting in front of the front gate in a folding chair. Joy, a folding chair, you will get the package. Hell yeah. I hope you get the package and it's not too heavy, because I feel like chairs are really, really heavy normally. Adulting. Yeah, I mean, we're also gonna get snacks, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's we're gonna do a bit of a loop, get everything we need, and then head back. So snacks is also in the list. So you could say that I'm ending stream to go get snacks, and it wouldn't technically be a lie. It's just, you know, also there's boring stuff, but also I am hoping to get snacks. Because yeah, another thing that I can't do tomorrow, because tomorrow we are doing Goblin Tarot for 8 hours, and then I'm scrubbing the green off my face, and then I'm going out for dinner. So, a busy day. Oh yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, stuff closes really early. I still stand by, there's days where the post office decides to close at 12:30, like 30 minutes past midday, and it's like, post office, please, I require you, please stop closing so early. Not every day, but often. You have to adult today? No. 2 is early closing. Yeah, again, it's not even the earliest closing place, Nyor. Like, some places close at, like, just after midday. On weekends, a lot of the places near us do close at midday. Like, they're only open from 9 a.m. till 12. That's fine, though, because, like, I don't normally stream weekends, so I can, like, easily get myself in for that, like, section. But, yeah, 9 a.m. till 12, like, a 3-hour day. Yup. It's something. I think it probably is that a lot of people in this area are like retired, or their families, so they have people that like either work from home or like are stay-at-home parents, and so with that in mind, they're like, well, people can kind of get to us in the middle of the day, so we just stay open for 3 hours and then that's it. No adulting, only goof. Yeah, it's like 21 kilograms, but I'm a big, strong lad, and I will do my best to not be crushed as I drag it to my lair. Hell yeah. To be fair, though, if it's really heavy, that just means it's probably a pretty good quality chair, right? Like, it's going to be nice and stable. Sweet sweater, thank you. I'm going to switch to another one at some point, because soon it's not going to be cardigan season anymore, and I'm not going to have a place to display all my cardigans for a few months. But, yeah, I'll miss them. Panda, have a lovely lurk. Have a lovely, lovely lurk. How will people that work regular hours manage to do anything? It has been, like, one of the... I love where we live. Again, it's very rural. People know everyone. It's kind of chill, and I love that. But, like, yeah, one of the downsides of it is that you kind of have to know when things are open, because a lot of the time it's very unusual hours, or quite, like... yeah, in the middle of the day only. Like 9 a.m. till 12 midday is a really common opening pattern, especially on weekends here, where a lot of the places that we go to will only open for 3 hours a day. And then it's like, so you have to make sure that you're getting there on time. In some ways, it works out quite nicely as far as a day out, because you get everything done in the morning, and then there are normally cafes or lunch places you can go to, so like you can go do all your stuff and then get a coffee. But it is pretty unsociable for anyone who has like a 9 to 5. Yeah. Oh dear. On the smaller Italian islands, everything closes from midday to sundown and opens again all night. See, I'm assuming that's because of heat or like maybe like weather patterns and such. Here, nothing opens at night. Like, I think the latest stuff open is often like, well, other than supermarkets and corner shops. Corner shops still close at like 10, I think, 10 p.m. Other than those, everything closes at about 5. Yeah. At latest, which is quite normal, it's just that a lot of things are only open 9 till 12 or 9 till 2, 9 till 3, some of them, basically like that middle of the day when you'd be at work normally. Molly Borodar, good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well, and morning Sleepy, how you doing? Yeah, because of the heat, they all go out and get drunk on the beaches, yeah, which is like, if it's warm, why not? The bright side, probably, you don't have to do big art today, don't have to do the big adult, hate the tax season. Hell yeah. I'm glad you don't have to do big adult. I hate taxes as well. Like, I do them, and I will say, the sole trader tax stuff is, so far, touch wood, been easier than doing my American citizen living abroad stuff, which meant that I kind of had good training beforehand, but it's still like, oh dear. Heck, you just reminded me I had to go to work today. I'm sorry, Vortex. I hope it goes as smoothly as possible. I hope it is a smooth day of work. It's thinking about it. It's having a good thing. Hi, Mason. Good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Never say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. It's such a headache. Mine's been bad for a while now, just government being annoying, but thankfully I'm fine. Yeah. It is a headache. I've been keeping track of stuff like quite ahead of time. Like I've been much better the last 2 years of like keeping all of my documents in like files ready so that I can just go bing, 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 bing at the end of the year and it's ready. The first year was a butt because I had to go get everything and like go back and everything. But the last 2 years have been like, I've got into a routine of it and that's been fine. It's just that first time where I was like, I don't know, I'm not any of this. Screw that, I'm calling out. All this adulting is making my tummy hurt. That's so fair. That's so fair. Yeah, luckily none of mine is big adult stuff either. It's just like a little bit of, because we're going on holiday in a couple of weeks, so we're kind of just in the, we need a little bit of this, we need a little bit of that, make sure this is in, make sure that we don't have stuff happening while we're away or that kind of stuff. Yeah, just a lot of that sort of stuff. And it's exciting because, again, a lot of it's prep for going away, which is nice. We're only going away for a week, but we are going away hiking every day. So a lot of it's like, for example, getting an extra pair of socks because we've miscalculated, or my water bottle started leaking, unfortunately, on the hike last weekend. So we now need to replace my water bottle, stuff like that. It's like, it's not that bad. The shops close really early, so you kind of have to tackle it in the middle of the day, but it's okay. We get the stuff we need and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so not bad. I am excited. It's sneaking up, and I'm really looking forward to it. I am a bit nervous, because I don't know how hard it's going to be, like, especially back to back to back, but I am much more confident after this weekend that it'll be okay, and like we'll be able to do it. It'll be fine. The only thing I'm a little nervous about, and this is purely on me, is I've managed to time it up with my testosterone injections really, really badly, in that I'm doing the injection the day I'm leaving, which. Whoops, I suppose. I don't know. Whoops. As long as I don't do like a shit job, I think it's fine. Like, it stops hurting after a day. But like, I am now terrified that I'm gonna like botch it up, and this will be the time that I do a really bad job, and it's because I have things to do. You know, like every other time I've been fine, but this time, because I've got things to do the next day, I'm gonna ruin my leg. Fingers crossed. Touch wood, I do not do that. Yeah, I've timed it really badly, but also, I'm gonna explode glittering confetti at you about what I DM'd about before stream. Yeah. Oh, wait. No. I think it's fine, honestly. Like, without saying what the DM is about, like, what I said before there is, like, kind of what I mean is, like, what I actually wrote to you is exactly what I meant. Reread the first thing that I... is like, I think that just makes the most sense. Like, I am definitely far from the only person who's doing those kind of things online, and like, mine went really, really well. So like at that point, send the love forward kind of thing. Yeah, I think makes the most sense to me. Also, thank you for the 40 stream streak, Rabbit. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I was very lurky in your stream last night because I was arting alongside, but I hope you're doing good. I hope things are going good. Snacks, bars for hikes. Yeah, we specifically want to pick up some Kendall mint cake because we think that I'm getting a little bit low, even with the snacks that we had. I'm a hungry person, but also I do tend to or get a little shaky near the end, and it's like, which is fine. But as soon as I eat something, I'm fine. But like, we could mitigate that by just bringing a bit more sugar with us, especially again when we're going up mountains and stuff like that. So Kendall mint cake is kind of made for mountain climbing, and I also really like it. So we're gonna try and hunt down some Kendall mint cake. That's not today's job, but it is a job. Yes. Well, hopefully fine. Also, thank you for the 5 stream streak, Sleepy. I appreciate it. Jelly, I swear. What? What? Jelly. Vortex. I don't mind being mental, it makes it easy, but up to you. It's fine. It's fine. What I said to you before is kind of what I stand by. Is I think that sort of stuff is good. And again, like if anyone else is doing a similar fundraiser, Pride Month is coming up. There's a fair chance. I'd say like that. My new flat is like 20 minutes from Camden. Oh, so I did some exploring last night and I found a very cute jumpsuit shop. Ooh, wait, a shop that does just jumpsuits? That's cool. Hell yeah, I guess, yeah, you probably have more access to that sort of thing. That sounds awesome. Next time you have any sort of event, I'm hunting down your donation page. Blushes, wow, I hope you had a good time. I did have a good time. Mountain mint cake, so it's called Kendall mint cake. Because I think the person who made it was called Kendall, or surname Kendall. Kendall mint cake is a bar, like it's like a bar almost like of chocolate. It looks like a bar of chocolate from the outside, but inside it's like crystallized mint sugar candy, and it's really, really common that people, like historically, that people take this up mountains because it's like really condensed sugar basically. So like eating a square of it is like boof. So when you're doing like a lot of hiking, you can get low on like electrolytes. Even if you're drinking water, you can get low on electrolytes, and you get low on sugars and stuff like that. Kendall mint cake basically just has something to pep you up a little bit. So yeah, starve off the shakes basically, especially when you're doing longer hikes. So it's something that's generally sold at like mountain shops or mountaining shops and stuff like that. I think caving as well to an extent. Basically, if you're going up really high or going down really low, they're gonna be like, here's some Kendall mint cake. I will say, if you don't like mint, you won't like it because it is a very strong flavor of mint, but it's really nice. I find it very refreshing, if anything, especially if you're a bit hot and sweaty and like walking a lot. But yeah, really, really good for that sort of stuff. But you best believe I'm keeping it out of comms. It's very sweet, very sweet. Also, jumpsuits and onesies, that kind of stuff. Hell yeah. I need 50. Do you want me to find a picture of it? I can whack it in Discord for you. It's. I don't know how common it is outside of the UK is the only thing, but it's like super common at like mountaining shops here. Kendall Jenner, not quite. this far predates Kendall Jenner. There it is. This is the exact bar, and this shows it as well. Let's save this image. This is the exact bar that like I buy, and you can also see like it's a very white, and you can see the squares of it. Yeah, because you have like one square. you do not need more than one square. One square is plenty. It is very, very strong. There you go. This is this is Kendall mint cake. This, yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's just in Kendall. Oh, it's from Kendall rather than George Romney by in Kendall. There we go. For Everest, and yeah. It looks like this. So it's like this white color, which makes it almost look like white chocolate, I suppose. But it is just like a crystallized sugar. Yeah, it's not chocolate. It's more grainy, a lot more grainy than almost like really, really tightly compact icing with a very, very strong mint flavor. Yeah. Also, if I go to the Wikipedia, because that's probably going to give me more information about it, right? A sugar-based confection flavored with peppermint. It originates in Kendal and Cumbria in England. Kendal mint cake is popular among climbers and mountaineers, especially from the United Kingdom, as a source of sugar and energy. When did it start? 1918. So it's over 100 years old, this snack. It's that when I said it was like old, it's old. Over 100 years old at this point. Yep. Oh dear. Nibble on doing retail. Yeah. Oh dear. Let me curl in my nostril hair. Thank you for the review. Yes. It's strong. It's a strong mint flavor, a strong peppermint flavor. Time to hunt it down like a bloodhound. To be fair, as far as snacks go, because you don't eat like a whole lot in one go, because again, it's a very strong flavor. You kind of like chew it, let it dissolve in your mouth and such, and so yeah, you get good use out of it. I'd like to try it. If you like chocolate mint, yeah, it's just the mint bit, just mint. So if you like, you know, like when you get like a chocolate mint and it has a thin layer of mint in the middle, that's like Kendal mint cake. It's the whole thing. It's that thin layer of mint in the middle, but like big. And Clove, good morning. I hope you're doing good. I love Kendal mint cake. You can get chocolate covered in brown sugar types as well. Nice. I always get the traditional, but that's what they sell like near us. Hi Cess as well. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. But yeah, it's great for climbing mountains. In Canada, it seems a thing you'd need to go to a British specific store. I mean, I could always just load up on it, and then whenever I'm next over in America, just... good morning. Hope you have a great morning. Oh, bless you, Langa. Thank you. And Borodar, good morning. I hope you're doing good. I love strong flavors, so I'm sure I'd enjoy it. Yeah, if you like strong, especially strong mint, it's good. It's very refreshing. Again, strong mint flavors. Oh, dear. And Stroob, we're just talking about Kendal mint cake. Do you have it over there in Ireland? Or nah? Because, again, it definitely is a common thing for, like, mountaining in the UK. But I'm curious, because I feel like if anywhere else was going to have it, it might be you. Dear. It does sound tasty. Yeah, if you like mint, it's great. The reason my favorite movie had so much ginger and lime, you like the strong flavors. Do you like ginger lemonade, where you have like lemonade, like lemon squash, like not fizzy, just like squash in the fridge, but then you flavor it with lemon, like ginger and mint? Do you like that? Because I make that in the summers and it's banging. If you like really strong mint, ginger, and lemon flavors, you can make like a... I think it's Vietnamese. Let me double check this before I lie to you. Lemon, ginger, mint, lemonade. Yeah, at least the one that I was. There's probably other ones that are not the Vietnamese one. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Really, really good. You just leave it to steep in the fridge for a long time, and you get this really strong, like, kind of sweet but not super sweet lemonade. And that's good for me, because I'm not a big lemon person. I'll see if I find the recipe that I use specifically, because I probably got it downloaded in my PC somewhere. I can always whack it in the Discord. Oh dear. It does sound tasty. My grandmother lived in Cumbria. So it was sold everywhere. See, here it's only the mountaining shops that you can get it at, which is, you know, places we do go relatively frequently, but like it's just them. Like you don't find it elsewhere, unfortunately. Kendal mint cake. It looks like... This is the very standard one, but again, like as Seth said, there are other versions as well. This is just like bog standard Kendal mint cake. Looks like this. It's white. Kind of looks like a chocolate bar, but it's got like this on it. Yeah. Just introduced me. It's like, I don't think we have it here. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, see if I find it. If not, I can just find a very similar one, because like, again, I've been making it for the last few years. It's just a very gingery, minty lemonade, but it's more like lemon squash, so it's not fizzy. We don't do it with fizzy. But that's because I'm not really a fizzy person. I don't think I've seen it, no, but there is an outdoor shop in town you could check. If you like mint, then you'd probably like this. It is like it's an energy thing. It's like energy drink in a bar thing. If you you're like, I need energy right now, just take a snap of that off, and it's like pure solid energy. Yeah, if you like mint, it's real good. I guess I'm not super surprised it hasn't gone across like all the way across the ocean though. Because it does feel like even the packaging looks very oldie British, like, doesn't it? Like it looks like Yoldi candy, and I guess it kind of is Yoldi candy. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll pick some up at some point. I had some for a while ago. Like I did like a marathon stream for charity like a long time ago, and I remember picking up Kendall mint cake for that. I just don't think I used it very much because I kept getting so distracted. We don't have that, but we have similar projects to get your sugar levels higher. It's exactly that. Yeah, it's literally to like bomb your sugar levels, like get them all the way up. Because yeah, when you're climbing, you sometimes will need that. And yeah, we've been getting to a point where like we've been snacking plenty and we've been eating and stuff like that. So like we have been careful, but definitely like near the end of the hike on the weekend, I was like, I was very like you could tell like I needed something, and yeah. So I think hopefully this will do good, because the hike up Snowdon is like 4 hours, and the hike we did the other day was like 3.5 hours, which would make me think that last half an hour I'm gonna need something. So yeah. Wow. And especially if I want to do the hike back down as well, which, funnily enough, okay, actually, do we have any people here that do mountain climbing? I don't know if I've built up a community of people that also do hiking and mountain climbing, but I find going down so much more tiring than going up. Going up is like, it's a workout for your legs, for sure, because you're like climbing, but going down, I have to concentrate so hard. I find it so scary. I'm and like, even though I will go sometimes down the same path that we went up, it's just not the same. It's just not the same, and it's like, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. Dear. I would much rather just consistently ascend. Not go down, because like I'm genuinely, so Snowdon has a train that you can book in advance, and I'm like, I might climb up Snowdon and not climb back down again, even though the going down is what people see as the easy stuff because you're just going downhill. I don't find that easy. I find that scary. I don't know. Reminds me of a mint brand I think I see all the time. Oh yeah, what's that? I'd be curious. I only climb my pillow mountain. That's fair. That is fair. Enjoy your... Honestly, sounds lovely. Sounds lovely and soft. Hex and I walk 5 to 7k a day, but New Zealand is flat as hell. No, not New Zealand. Netherlands. I was like, New Zealand's not flat as hell. Yes, it's not New Zealand that they're talking about. It's Netherlands. The Netherlands is flat as hell. Oh dear. Just realized said mints aren't mints, they're lozenges. Oh, what are they? I'm very curious. I'm partial to eating condensed milk to get sugar up, literally just on its own. Ooh. I mean, I probably wouldn't take it with me because we only really get condensed milk in a tin here, so it's like a pain in the ass to like get into. But yeah, I don't blame you. That'll do it, won't it? It's gonna do it. Oh dear, you brave soul. That's how I feel trying to find my way around places in the other direction. It's like, oh, I used to go hiking, but my health hasn't really allowed me in the last few years. It's very fair. Done a couple of hikes, and for the way down, I need sticks. Yeah, genuinely have considered getting sticks just for the way down. Like, I tend to like having my hands free so that I can, if I'm gonna fall, that I can catch myself. But genuinely, like, I've considered, because I'm like, I just find it so scary. A slide at the top would be really good, Pooji, and I think we should protest for that. Please add a slide to the top so I can slide back down. Imagine if you're clumsy of connective tissue disorder, Razor's Paw, the down would be harder. Yeah, I don't know. I see, for me, I am clumsy. I'm just clumsy, I think it is. I'm heavy-footed, is what I would call it, in that, like, I stomp around. Yeah, I'm definitely heavy-footed. We'll call it that. Yeah, heavy-footed. And, yeah. I feel like sometimes that doesn't help me on the way down. Helps me on the way up. Fisherman's Friend. I know Fisherman's Friend. I know them. My granddad used to eat them growing up, and every now and again I'd be like, I want to look hardcore, and so I'd have one of them, and then he'd laugh at me as I tried to maintain a straight face while I was eating it. I know Fisherman's Friend. I used to eat them to try and look hard as a child. Oh dear. Feral, good morning. Thank you for the 40 stream streak. That's very kind of you. Thank you. How you doing? Yeah, in some countries condensed milk comes in tubes. Yeah, see, that would make so much more sense, just a kind of thing. Whereas, yeah, here it's in a tin, so you have to like crack it open. When I did long distance running, I got small packs of raw honey. Ooh, that's quite a smart one. Nice streak, fella. This is a nice streak. I wobble, just generally walking. My coordination is really poor, and plus don't go out too much. I would roll down the hill. Roll down the entirety of Snowdon. That would be quite impressive. Also, if you're really good at rolling down hills, have you considered cheese rolling as a sport? A sport where you're specifically meant to roll down the hill is made for you. I don't think I've ever tried them before. They're really strong, especially when you're like a kid, because I like have pretty vivid memories of being like 5 or 6 years old and being like, I can take it. If my granddad can eat them, I can eat them, and then being like, because they're really strong. They go right up your nose. Oh dear. Fisherman's friends are so strong, but if you can bear with them, they are oddly satisfying. If you need to clear your sinuses out, they're fantastic. If anyone here is getting like a little bit of that hay fever, if it's getting like the pollen is getting to them, Fisherman's friend blasts through your sinuses. But it's really strong. It makes you cry, it makes your nose run, like everything will run a little bit. Cheese rolling, a sport made for you. They still make my eyes water, and I used to eat jalapenos as a kid without blinking. Yeah, like they are strong. Oh dear. Oh, also, yeah, so, sorry. Very kindly, Slarrel did put a picture of these in the chat. For anyone who hasn't seen them before, they look like this. I think the white one or the blue one are the ones I have not had these other flavors because he only had like the very, very standard, like original ones, basically, like menthol. Yeah, menthol and eucalypt. This one. This is the one I think that we had growing up. Yeah. Although I think I do remember it being completely blank, like just white packaging. But yes, that is what we had. I don't remember the stripes, to be honest. That could also be like a regional thing though, because obviously we did grow up in different countries. But yeah, I don't remember the stripes. I just remember it being a white packet. I flip-flop between Fisherman's Friend and Halls. Hell yes, Bog. I know Halls. Halls feels a little bit kinder to me than Fisherman's Friend. Fisherman's Friend, like, is great, but it's intense. And Halls feels like a little bit more vibey. I was always a picky eater, sensory issues, I know, shocking, but I usually be introduced to a food, I just eat the heck out of it, and well, fine, I liked it, yeah. Fisherman's Friend is no friend of mine, yuck. They are very strong. I've only seen them in a tin, never seen, really? Ooh. I've only seen these in packets. Wild. Dear. Fisherman's to me is oh, yours is always licorice flavored. I might have even liked that more. I like licorice, but yeah, no, it was always the menthol one for me. I don't know if I had any examples of very intense flavor food since I had too much blander palate as a small child, but I drank way too much V8. The white one is also from my childhood. Yeah. I have to go run errands, please. Send good oh, good luck to your car. I hope that it's doing okay. I hope it does as well as possible, Struble. Yes. And good luck with the errands as well. I think they sell them in tin and bag here. Yeah, I've only seen the bag, but like you don't get through them very quickly, so a tin does kind of logically make sense. I used to really like the lemon Fisherman's back in the day, but I haven't had them for many years. Also, hello noob, how you doing? Good morning. Might be the people around me who ate Fisherman's always had the licorice one. I mean, I think the menthol one's really intense, unless you like menthol. Yeah, so I feel like it's a nice flavor. Oh, hi newbie. Good vibes, fellow car struggle. I hope that yours is okay. Yes, I hope that yours is okay. I am also slightly overheating already. It took how long? 30 minutes. Speaking of, actually, I am going to jump into art today because we have a very limited stream. So just as a heads up, I can only stream today for like 4 hours and then I have to run off. Very, very strict. I gotta go, which is why we're not doing art share today, just because I don't want to. I don't want anyone to get left out because I have to leave at 4 hours. So we're just going to be working on art today, and then we've got a long stream tomorrow. So hopefully, there we go. We should be able to make up for it. You can kind of see where we're starting today, which is with a dog. Actually, let me open the other ones up as well because we've got 3 emotes, but I don't know how many we'll get to on stream. I would like to get to at least one of each person's, which would get me basically. I want to finish this emote and then get to the next one, ideally before the end of stream. Because we've also got this one and this one. This one and this one. So we got dragon and dogs. Dogs and dragons today. Yes. What is this shirt? Assassination Classroom. I've had this shirt for like 10 years. And like Yeah, it's very crackly at this point. I've had it. Yeah, it's been through the wash many times. But you just don't really get much Assassination Classroom merch. You never did, and so yeah, I'm happy that I got any. Remember my thing with vinegar as a kid? Horrific amounts. I have to ring the mechanic in later. Ooh, I'll see you all later. Take care, Streeble. Good luck. I hope it goes as well as possible. That smile though. Yeah, Assassination Classroom is, if you've not heard of it, it's an anime. It's also a manga. It's actually a finished manga and finished anime, so you can watch the whole thing from start to finish. And the TLDR of the story is it takes place in Japan, and there is a school, and in the school, there are basically they divide into classes, so like A class, B class, C class, to do with the kids' intelligence. And then they have like an E class at the end. And the E class is for all the kids that are deemed like the problem children in the school. So either they're not smart enough, or they're not good at classes, or they're not good at socializing. For whatever reason, they're put in the E class. And it's basically all of the people that they don't see them doing very well in life. And one day they get a new teacher, and it's this guy. He looks like this. He is an alien. He looks like an alien. And he goes to teach this class, and the idea is he's threatened everyone. If no kid from this class can kill me before the end of the year, I'm going to destroy the world. And so basically he's teaching these kids education as a teacher while all of the kids are learning how to assassinate him. And that's Assassination Classroom. It's a bit of an odd premise. If you watch the first episode or like read the first chapter, it explains it very quickly and concisely, like how this show is going to go. But yeah, it's about a group of like 30 kids basically trying to work together to assassinate their teacher, because if they don't assassinate their teacher in a year, he will destroy the world. Yeah. Dear. Yes, it's very much a comedy, but kind of like a heartwarming comedy, in that like through the kids' assassination attempts, you get to learn more about the kids themselves and why they've ended up in the E class and stuff like that, what life events have led them to where they're at. So you get to like humanize these characters a lot more, which is nice. And it does that again. It's like 4 seasons long, so it does it over the entire time. Yeah, I like it. It's also like it's a fun show. It's an older show, but it's a fun show. And yes, he explodes the moon or something. Yeah, he does. So as an example, basically he explodes the moon, and then he's like, in 1 year's time, I will explode the earth as well if you don't kill me. So he basically does the moon just to show off that he can do it. And then he's like, and now these kids have 1 year to kill me, or I will do the same thing to the earth. Yeah. I think I read a little bit but didn't finish it. Might have been so they didn't have the full series. Yeah, it is now completely finished, like it's completed. Both the anime and the manga, they're all done. It's all done. So you can read it from start to finish. Yeah, it's wacky. I thought it was gonna go very differently. Yeah, it's to do with like a class of kids trying to assassinate their alien teacher in 1 year. They do have a time limit. Japan and Korea also has odd stories, and I really like it. I think it's a really good premise. It's a very silly premise, but it sets up really well, learning more about the kids as individuals and stuff like that, and like again how they've ended up where they've ended up, and like life circumstances and stuff like that. Yeah, it's I like it. I like it. It can get quite sad at times, but it's mostly a comedy. Oh dear, a comedy with some good heartfelt moments. Yeah. A heartwarming comedy about assassination. Yeah. Honestly, just let him. I don't think this one could be saved. Oh dear. But yeah, it's a show that I watched way back in the day, but they didn't really get. It got banned in America. Wait, didn't it? Isn't Assassination banned in America? Not Assassination. An Assassination Classroom. 2 seconds. I could be wrong. But isn't this one of the ones that got, like, removed from America? Is Assassination Classroom banned in the US? it's not nationally banned. It faced localized bans. So there's 50 instances of it being banned in different states in America. Yes. It's like a really heartwarming show. I think they just saw Assassination in Classroom, was like, this is going to give people ideas. It's like, no. It is very much about saving the world from an alien, and also kids coming to terms with like some of the stuff that's happened to them. Yeah, that's yeah, banned in South Carolina. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. It says, yeah, concerns center on themes deemed inappropriate for minors, specifically the concept of students attempting to assassinate their teacher. Which, without the context of the show, I could see where they're coming from, except that it is very specifically their teacher is an alien, has asked them to kill them, and the show really has like 1% assassination and like 99% feelings. Oh dear. Yeah. It's you might want to actually read the content before banning it, kind of thing. But listen, I'm not someone who bans stuff, so I don't know. So basically, I guess if you live in certain places in America, maybe you can't watch it. I will read it. I don't know. Sorry, my bad. But for anyone who doesn't live in America that can read it, it's pretty damn good. Oh dear. Alright. I am, again, probably going to change some of the line art colours as well, don't worry. I just want to get it in black first so I can always change it later. Who reads anyway? Who reads? Also, Space, good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. Dear. Who reads? Well, you could also watch it as an anime if you don't want to read. Because I get that. I don't like reading either. Oh dear. There we go. And there. So it's like Kinder Eggs. I mean, arguably, I'd even say it's not as bad as Kinder Eggs. Like, I love Kinder Eggs. Well, I loved them growing up. I don't really eat them anymore. But growing up, I loved them. But, like... I feel like there's less argument even than the Kinder Eggs argument of, like... Kinder Eggs were banned because of choking hazard, which, again, I don't think it really ever happened, but I could understand if it did, that would maybe make people want to be a bit more careful about it. But this is, like, nothing's even happened. That's not... that is not at all. Because, again, I don't want to spoil the show, but, like, cause, again, so anything that happens outside the first episode, I have, like, literally no interest in sharing with you. But they love their teacher to pieces. Everyone loves their teacher. Their teacher is beloved. You know, it is, yeah. Not the idea of, like, it might convince kids to assassinate their teacher. It's like, tell me you didn't read the first chapter without telling me that you didn't read the first chapter. They love their teacher. Oh dear, Borodar Emily, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Good morning. We are making as a mildly cursed but very cute puppy emote. Emote of puppy. I'm giving them human teeth though. They still get human teeth. Dear. The only country where it's banned, it's the only country where someone has ever choked on one. Okay, so it did actually happen then. I didn't even think that anyone had choked on it. But, like, even then I'm like, at least it's like, okay, I could see the argument. With Assassination Classroom, it's just that you haven't read it. But... Not my problem, I suppose. There we go. I don't know what colour, maybe like a brown outline for this one. Yeah, making the base so that it fit this one was a little bit difficult. but I'm actually pretty pleased with how it worked out. Like, I just basically moved the mouth further to the side and then added like a snout. I think it kind of looks pretty good. Like, it was always a cursed emote. And I think if anything, the snout being moved kind of just adds to the cursed emoteness of it. No, like that. There we go. And then... and get the eyebrow in. I'm just moving the ear slightly so that the eyebrow can kind of pop a little bit more. I might even actually make the eyebrow a little rounder, since I feel like animal eyebrows are normally not that intense. More like little spots. Like little spots. Like so. Same here as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's go to make noodles battle. Wahoo! Wahoo! Yeah, dogs and dragons today. All the D's. There we go. But yeah, my goal today is try and be a little bit more productive, because again, oh, actually, real quick, let me do a shout out, because in case you're curious as to who I'm making this one for, this one's for Lily. Specifically Lily Mushnip, who I met during the event last month, I believe. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. They came by and they were like, I support this. And it was like, oh. So yes, we are making this one. If you want to see the puppy that this is based on, the puppy themselves is very cute. Very cute. I've got a lot of lovely reference photos of the puppy. Whenever we get to do like any like animal art, you get the best references. It's like, yes, all of the bestest of references, because you get to see the animals. And this one has been no different. But if you want to go see them, you'll have to go follow. Alright. See if any lines look a little bit off. But otherwise, yeah. Pippi, have a lovely look. All the D's. D's. Real puppy. Yeah, there's a real puppy. I'm not showing you the real puppy because I didn't get... I'm always trying to make sure that I get like the permissions of the people that I'm making stuff for before I share it online. But I can see. In fact, let me bring it up to one side for me. There's a puppy. A very, very cute puppy. Just staring into my eyes. And they're very cute. Very, very cute. Oh dear. So yes. I love when we get to draw anything animal related. It's so cute. Don't know if I want to have like a maybe that there. Just to like maybe slightly better replicate the shape of the mouth. I don't really think it adds that much though. Yeah. So cute. So cute. You know, we can just do it with the fur, I think. We can just do it with the fur. Okay. Oh dear, clearly wanted to dump puppy pictures. I just love seeing people's aminals. Yeah. I love aminals. All of them are good. I love cats. I love dogs. I love when people share their animals with me and I get to see them. I would love one day to have animals as a part of our household. We just have to get our household in a good shape for that. But one day, because they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. The Sloth, good morning. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Lily's such a sweetie pie. When Lily shared like all the puppy pictures and was like, can you turn this into the emote? I was like, yes. yes 100 times yes. How you doing, Banoffee? How you doing, Sloth? I hope you're both doing well. The best. The best. All right, let me, real quick, I do think we want to avoid this being forever in this color. I think a dark brown would just make more sense. So let's get that there. And then we can also, if we want, maybe just slightly lighten up certain bits like the nose. Actually, we would even maybe go a little bit pink with the nose. Like so. And then at the top of the ears, like, and around there. Like so, I think. Yeah. No, I don't think we need it there. Cute, cute. Oh dear. Very sniffly. No! Is it hay fever or is it a cold, do you think? Whatever it is, I hope that it goes away soon for you. I'm sorry that you're not doing so hot. Heck. Big heck. Oh dear. Yeah, whatever it is, it feels better soon. I did see in the news, because sometimes I peep, that they were saying we were going to get really high pollen levels the rest of this week. I am very hit and miss in where the pollen affects me, because really the only one that I am very allergic to is grass pollen, which again in some ways is very thankful, because I think tree pollen often is the one that makes people feel very uncomfortable, whereas I am just grass pollen really. So yeah, I hope if it is in fact the pollen that it gets better for you soon. Okay, get that in there, and then maybe a little more on this side, huh? Yeah. I think... Oh, I normally do the mouth like this, isn't it? Actually, I think it needs to be even more. There you go. There, yeah. More tunnel, more tunnel. Havery think, oh, it's my new laundry. Oh no, sniffly time is the worst. And I'm okay, back at work today, so that, no. Ow. Well, I hope the getting back into work isn't too bad for you, Sloth. And I hope you had a nice celebration. I did see you alive a lot. I hope that your celebration went really, really good. Yeah. Also, Andy, Borodar, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. We are doing a very silly puppy. A very silly puppy. Look at them. Very silly. Silly, but slightly cursed. Oh dear. We can do a little hydrate and a save. You know what we haven't actually saved so far? We shall save. I should clean so I can draw some patterns and cut the fabric. I'm all for sewing things, but this... Yeah, I agree. It's why I cut all of my fabrics before, like, the month started. Is because, like, I didn't want to be spending my evenings just cutting fabric, because it takes so much longer than you think it's going to, and it's annoying. Like, once my pieces are cut out, I'm fine, but, like, the cutting the pieces out is always a butt. Always a butt. I am there with you on that. And I love sewing. I love sewing a lot. But that bit of the process is always a butt. Oh dear. some on here. And then for the tongue. Nice. Oh, yes. I pray my Wi-Fi endures. I hope your Wi-Fi is doing okay. Save. I want to so badly, but I have no idea where my sewing materials are. No. Oh dear. Also, Cat Lindsay, how you doing? Morning. When I asked what pixel size, I do 500 by 500. 300 is it DPI? 500 by 500 for size. Since generally, historically, that's the size that Twitch has liked the most. Sometimes with animated emotes, I do a slightly larger version and the slightly smaller version. It kind of depends on the animation. Some of them I'm like, it's not necessary, like it doesn't look different enough. But yeah, most of the time that's what I do. Oh dear. Can I pet the dog? Can I pet that dog? Cloud, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. You can't pet them here, but if you check out Lily, you might be able to pet them there. You might need to be able to live vicariously through them petting the dog. Maybe. Mayhapsy. I can't promise anything. It's not my dog. But maybe? Alright, and then just get a couple pieces over here. And seems a bit silly to do more on the maybe like that. How about that? I do want to do some like little whiskers because they have little whiskers. Yeah. I really like them, but it's a very cursed facial expression for a dog, and I do really like them. I should design pattern for fancier long sleeve t-shirt. I had the fabrics for it, but need to make the pattern fair. I like that expression. It says bone very vocally with the eyes. I feel like if the emote was bigger, you could put like binary code in the eyes. Make binary of bone and just have it like bone. But obviously at the emote scale you wouldn't see it, but I feel like you could bone a beautiful doggy. They are actually a beautiful doggy. Again, the actual puppy that this is based on is beautiful. I think that's all fine. Let me whack in now a slightly dark color. So we need to go like a goldeny browny color. I want to go a bit brighter. Like, this might be good. 2 seconds though. I'm gonna be a bit of a butt. I'm just gonna drag my drawing program over here. Yeah, I think it needs to be a bit brighter than that. Sometimes on the other screen, it looks a little too dark. Sorry. You're gonna get weird that. Oh dear. Alright. Let's lock these layers so that I don't accidentally draw on them. And then in with, oh no, in with size like 50, we'll get some color. That feel right? I mean, it feels pretty close. I just don't want to go too dark. Well, I'll get them all colored in this color, and then I can start going in with slightly more accurate colors in a second. There you go. Very orange. Void. No void. You can't have the void. It's too early in the week for the void. Drag our butts. No. Well, I guess kind of, yeah. I dragged you to view the void, but you can come out of the void now. You're good. You don't have to stay in the void. Oh dear. Orange. Orange. I would normally not use white, but I do think to really make the eyes pop, white is probably the smart color. I'm also just going to do a slightly... as if there is shadow there. Or does that make it look a bit scary? Nah, I think it's cool. Because then I can also use that color for the bone. Oh, oof. Although, actually... we want to do like this color for inside the mouth, right? And then a brighter color again for the... oh, actually the teeth as well. Wait a minute. And then... like this color maybe? Yeah, maybe like this color for the tongue. Okay. Let's do a slightly darker color as well in here. And then... slightly lighter color there. And then we do also need a color for the nose. Kind of feels like this color is good. Let me just look at the... it's kind of like... it's more like this color maybe? It's kind of like red-brown, you know? That color? Yeah! Oh dear. I'm tired, need to head out. Take care of yourself, Andy. Look after yourself. Oh dear. I love how every time I look up for my noodles, there's more dog. What a delightful day to be on stream. Just more dogs. So if you're hypothetically going to do a cooking stream, what would you cook? I am going to do a cooking stream. I'm actually going to do my first ever cooking stream in a couple weeks space. I've never done a cooking stream before, though I will say. So like, it's the first, and probably the only for like a good period of time. We're going to make jam. We're gonna make jam stream. Yeah, jam stream. We're gonna be making jam on stream. I'm hoping to make fig jam. It's just whether or not I can get the figs to me with plenty of time beforehand. But if I can, I am hoping to make fig jam on stream. I've got like an induction hob that I can set up in this room with the aircon, so that we have basically like as an extractor. Because it does make a lot of steam. Yeah. We are hoping to make jam pretty soon. Just a couple more weeks. And that's mainly just because I needed to space out all of the special streams, so we didn't have them back to back to back, because otherwise it's a little difficult. People be like, oh god, I'm missing everything. Like, I'm sorry. There we go. Could do like that, but I feel like a big old spot makes kind of cuter. Okay, where are the... they're there and they're there. Okay. I thought so. I'm gonna do these on a separate layer. Which is... okay. Too uniform. Maybe like one less. Yeah. Okay. Cute. Cute. And then just a little over this, because I do just want to have like a little shadow here. I don't want to do a huge amount of shadow on this, because again, it makes them feel a bit too busy sometimes. But like a little bit of shadow in a few areas, like there. Like there. Maybe like a little bit there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. I think maybe like that would be. There you go. If I wanted to do like a this. I think it's too much. Too much. Not necessary. That, however, pretty good. Okay. We do have. I do want to change the tone of some of the wool just a little bit, cause not wool. What fur? It's like what is? I want to have a lighter bit up here, and maybe like slightly darker bits around the eyes. Yes, dog wool. Of course, everyone knows dog wool. See, I don't know if then that's going to be too close to the the rest of it, but like a little something in this area. But then I might want to change the color of that just a little bit. So that might be too different, maybe as well. Because then we also have that like up here, I'd say. Something like that, is it? See, it says too much probably. We'll maybe make it a bit smaller so that it's less intense. Oh dear. Oh, Lily, how you doing? That's my Walter. Yeah. How you doing? Good morning. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, we've started nice and early. And Grubbit, good morning. How you doing as well? I was spying on Ophi and your name came up. She asked if you'd be into a cooking collab stream, making a recipe she picks and then making a recipe you pick. I was sent to ask you. You were sent on a mission. Oh. Okay. I mean, as long as I can do it on one hob, yes. as long as they're aware that my limit is one induction hob, because that's all I can set up for. Like, then yes, I'm down. Oh dear. I've only got one induction hob, but as long as that's okay. Jam. Gonna save up for jam. We're gonna join another jam making. Sounds exciting. I'm excited to make jam. I've never made jam before. It makes your house smell very fruity. Very fruity, very nice. Title the stream Bob Marley because copyright and because it has the jam in it. I wanted to learn how to make jam, but I'm scared of giving myself botulism. I mean, this is fair. This is fair. Figs might be out of season. I think they're a late summer fruit. They are. But it's also, we just don't get really figs in rural Wales that much. So we don't get them any time of the year. Yeah. This is exactly how my friend's dog face, especially when you get the treat and say gentle. How you doing, Lee? I hope things are good. Thank you. It's a Velcro dog and the biggest of babies. The only reference is the emote, and that's supposed to. And again, though, you can see this dog in real life. You can see this dog in real life if you go check out Lily. I'll go ask. I'm sure there's more than what Ophi has. Oh dear. We have one pot, and that's it. But if we can limit to one pot, then I am so down. Oh dear. You know what, I might leave that there and then just different colour slightly around the eyes. Because I kind of want this to look nice and round. I also think this needs to be a different colour, comparatively. There you because it's too close to that color now. Which I guess we could do it in the highlight color whenever we get to that, to be honest. We could just leave it for highlight. I was thinking to maybe highlight in pink. Add a little bit of cute in, because I've taken some cute out. Oh dear. Got a little bramble growing here in the summer, so... Blackcurrant, if you get blackcurrant jam, so good, so good. I love a blackcurrant jam. Oh, did I leave a bit there? See, I'm like still not sold on these ones actually. Let me redo them. Let me redo them 10,000 times until I'm happy. The problem is, because they're meant to look random, but the more random you try and make something look, the less random it looks. At least to my eyes. There you go. Yeah, slightly better. And yes, I could do jam. Don't mind that it gets eaten all at once for no reason. What if I was to mash up the ingredients and pretend that it's jam? I mean... Kinda. I literally, like the jams that I make, because I do it the slightly like with fruit that generally has enough stuff in it. Like, is it called pectins or something? It's got enough in it that you don't need to add anything other than like you add the fruit, sugar, and like a little bit of lemon, and that's it. Like you don't have to add any of the other chemicals because the fruits I use have enough. I think it's pectin, have enough in it already. It's all the same when it's mixed into the belly. Surely it's true. Dear, my wife is not a jam fan. Nice. I think is it pectin? Now I'm not sure, but I think it's pectin. Where I'm like, yeah, it's like it's got enough of whatever that thing is in it. That means that you don't need to add anything extra. Because some jams you do, but none of the jam recipes I've ever done have needed that. Which is like kind of a blessing. Kind of a blessing. It means I don't have to think about extra things. I'm thinking about jam. I just want to be thinking about jam. Oh dear. I almost want to do it in this colour now, but I'm like, that's not quite right. Oh, but it is cute. Wait a minute. Or we just do the highlight colour. Or we just do the highlight colour. I mean, I could do the highlights and see how I feel as well. Oh dear. It is pectin. Okay, I thought it was. Not the most likely today, but I have to say nice to. Oh, thank you. It's not my dog. I wish it was my dog. It's not my dog. But very cute dog. Oh dear. I know the exact, at least, former location of where I used to work retail because so many people needed it for jam. And I'd be like, yes, yes, let me bring you to the pectin since I can remember where to walk and not describe the spot. Yes. I've not heard of, okay, it shows my jam ignorance here. I had not heard that you had, like, some people had to add something to their jam until I started streaming on Twitch. Because the jams that I have always made, none of them required me to like add anything like pectins and such. Like I was never required to do that. And so that has been a new discovery for me. I'm also thinking I'm going to make the eyebrows lighter rather than darker. Because I want to do those that color, which means I think I want to do, yes. Look at that. We get there. We get there. Yeah. Puppy. Hi Bog, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Puppy vibes today. We're doing puppy vibes. Alright, we need a highlight color. And I am kind of vibing, I think, with pink or something cute. Something cute. I feel like pink is cute. Oh dear. And the main reason I learned that was from Raincom baking videos and much retail work. So I never looked much into jam making before. A pink, yeah, like a cute pink. Like a light, like, because it's not, pink doesn't appear on this. So like a bright pink would pop really nicely, but there are reds. So it doesn't feel like it's completely out of the blue to like put a pink. I don't think. it'll make all the different elements really pop. Like when we zoom out. Oh, unless I make messes like this. There you go. Bone. Tongue. Maybe like outside of mouth a little bit, but not really. And then ear. For sure. And then maybe even ear, like... There's no hair. I could do those on the ear instead. And then, of course, over the top of the head. I think actually that would be more intense, wouldn't it? It'd be more like, yeah, more like that. And then eyebrows, I'm gonna do, I think here. Which is to say over the top of the eyebrows. Just because they are still a fairly similar color. Yeah. Do it over the line art. It is Animal Crossing. It is Animal Crossing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I've made a tablet. I don't think anything can be scarier than that. You made a tablet? What? You made a tablet? I wonder if salmon would be cute. I don't know if it's in your style of color palettes. I mean, salmon might work. The thing is, I did it mostly on this layer, so like, I could make it more salmon-y. Like that kind of color. Because I could still do like a bright... Oh, I don't also have to do it on this layer, 2 seconds. Oh, I did that on the wrong layer, but that's okay. I honestly think a salmon-y color does work pretty well. I might make it slightly lighter. Oh, not that. Actually, I say that. Like, I do think that works. Maybe a bit more of a natural color? Natural pink? Close my eyes, I can visualize all the pinks. You made a tablet. Yeah, tablet is a Scottish... Oh, it's a sweet. Okay, I was like, the hell? You made like a drawing tablet? Oh, it's very Animal Crossing. It is Animal Crossing. According to what I'm reading, there's a whole bunch of apples and pears, but in citrus, stone fruits and... Ah, I see. Interesting. Interesting. Gosh, baking pastries, that is impressive. Yeah, baking is difficult because you have to measure things. I don't like measuring things. Baking is difficult because I am a problem, I guess, suppose, but also, you have to measure things. No, I don't want to measure things. Ew, I've got no time for that. Okay, get that there. I'm just going to do this in the correct layer. Which is this layer. For reference. Yeah. I don't even know how to describe tablet other than the fact it's pure sugar and it melts in the mouth. It's not dissimilar. We were literally, okay, only because we were talking about it earlier, Banoffee. Is it similar to Kendall mint cake? I'm just, again, just because that is also pure sugar. Wait. Oh, it's like, yeah. No. Ah, shoot. I've had this before. What would we call it though? Never had Kendall mint cake and I really want to try it. If you like mint, oh, fantastic stuff. Let me show this on screen really quickly. Tablet. Is it like a very hard, flaky fudge? Flaky fudge vibes? Because I feel like I've had this before. And is it like a caramelly flavor? Caramelly flavor, flaky fudge vibes? Oh, yeah, look, we've been putting all of our old-timey snacks in the chat today. I love mint. Oh, you'd love Kendall mint cake. I mean, yeah, it's like that, but just mint flavored. Really, really strong mint. Dear. Cube snack. Cube snack. Cube snack indeed. Alright, 2 smackins. I'm just going to add a little bit of a and then a and I want to kind of in like a very light color, just slightly. That's too small. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do it in lighter colors? Maybe in lighter colors even. More like... See, that feels too intense, but if I get it intense now, then I can reduce its intensity later. Okay. Oh yeah, could also do. Yeah. Are they Rozzies? Hello. Good morning. Raid rolls a 20. Raid successful, steals everything. Oh my god, you stole everything. How you doing? Shoot, well, now I have nothing to show you anymore because it is now in fact yours. How are you doing, Rozzies? I hope you had a lovely stream. Let me get you to shout out really quickly. Oh dear. For anyone new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly, my pronouns are he, him. We did a really big event last month where we were fundraising to cover the cost of my top surgery, and because of that, I have loads of commissions to do for people. So we've been working through a lot of commissions, including like emote commissions like this one, and we have some dragons later to do. Yeah, all that good stuff. How you doing? Welcome on in, Maid. Made you look, good morning. Ezra, good morning. Faye, good morning. Killer, good morning. Meister, good morning. Rozzie's, of course, good morning. Bray, good morning. How was your stream? Would you like a permit if you had any art to share? No pressure. If you'd rather not share art, you're absolutely good. But if you would like a permit, just ask. I'm more than happy to grab you one. Also, yeah, for anyone who's new here, my stream is 18 plus, so just a heads up. If you're a bit younger, you may have to leave. We've been yapping a lot about fudge and Kendall mint cake and tablet and toffees and snacks. Dissolved sugar in Australia, the dough was completely different in texture. I'd say it's a bit different to fudge, very crumbly and melty, less creamy than fudge, but more pure sugar. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Also, yes, 18 plus stream, yeah. No, would you like to give me a permit? Yes, I can give you a permit anyway. Oh, dear. I'll trust. There you go. You got it. While Rozzie is grabbing that, I can show you some of the stuff we've been working on recently. We've been making a lot of gobelins. So I can show you some gobelins. Speaking of, I've got a Clen gobelin. A gobelin that we made for Clen last week. Oh no, the week before last. We made a gobelin dragon for Mossy, which ended up looking like this. We are currently working on a goblin for Sammy, which looks like... Wait a minute, which one is it? Sammy Goblin, I've got quite a few of. I think it's this one. Yeah, still very early days. It's very Pride themed, so we have a lot of rendering to do to get the stuff together. Yes. Oh dear. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff we've been doing. We've also been doing emotes. Oh dear. The emotes crafted for me and Senpai are amazing. Thank you. Oh dear. All the Pride stuff. We've been doing so much Pride stuff. But today we've been making this one. This one for Lily, it's been very cute. It's been whenever people want me to do animals, I'm just did it go outside of 60 seconds? I wish I could make the permits longer. Unfortunately, they're very short, 2 smackins. I'm gonna copy and paste that from the deleted. There you go. Oh dear. Alright. Whoa. Wait a sec. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the way that you've done the hair. Oh, I love the way that you've done... 2 seconds, sorry. Nobody can see what I'm looking at. It's just for me. It's just for me. Only I get to see the art. Nah, there you go. Oh, dear. I love the way you've done the hair. Oh my gosh, that's so satisfying. Oh, it looks so fluffy. Oh my god. And like the highlights and stuff on the belt. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Absolutely. These are lovely. Absolutely lush. I love the way the colours are bouncing around on it. And all of the highlights on the gold look beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shapes. Delicious, delicious shapes. Fun rendering. Fun rendering. Actually kind of similar to your style. I am flattered. I am incredibly flattered. I'm like, I think this is really, really cool, Rosie. Oh dear. Hi Sen, welcome on in. Oh dear. I love the way that you've done the hair. Like, that is so nice. Incredibly satisfying. I love all the colours bouncing off the line art as well. That's beautiful, Rosie. It's absolutely beautiful. I should say as well, sorry, to anyone who came in with a raid, if you do need to eat, sleep, drink, self-care, anything like that post-stream, please do. You're super, super welcome to stay here, of course. But if you do need to go look after yourself, please go do it. For anyone who's sticking around, we are on a bit of a time limit today for stream, so if I seem like I'm being more productive than usual, it's because I can only stream for 4 hours total, which might seem like a long time, but it's not a long time. I like to yap for at least like the first 3 hours of stream normally, so like, it's not a long time for me. For me in particular, I feel like this is a very short, but it's because I need to get to some places before they close. So yeah, we are in a bit of a crunching stream, sort of. I mean, I'm not going to rush any of the pieces. They take as long as they take. And I'm also very happy to work on them off stream. It's just, I want to get at least one piece per person on stream so I can shout everyone out. Oh dear. Also, I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing, which is send one with the outline and send one without. I actually think this one reads pretty well without the outline, to be honest. Like, I can see what that is. But also, yeah, you know how emotes are. You know how emotes are. Personal thing. Ah, dear. Have a good stream. Thank you. Have a lovely lurk. No nap session. I know. We have to be... Also, I've not been wearing my glasses again. 2 seconds. Whoops. How does it keep happening? There we go. Oh, it's so much better. But to be fair, if I can see it without my glasses at, like, this scale, I'm, like, pretty good with that. Oh, dear. Alright, what I'll do for this one, obviously there might be a chance we make some changes after this, and that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to take these as safe so I can send them after the stream to Lily. So that if they want to make changes, they very easily can. PNG. There we go. And then, just so it's not so harsh on the eyes, actually save it like, there you go. Save it like that. Oh, also, whoa, wait, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my dark mode test. Oh. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine on dark mode. I mean, light mode makes sense, but like, that's fine. You can still see all the outline colors. Yeah. Should have done that earlier. But yeah, it's fine. Better late than never, and I'm still pretty happy with that. You use the emote so much, I'm glad. Also, Freaky Jelly not yapping. Never. Tomorrow we're doing a big stream. If you want yaps, tomorrow is like a full yapathon. Because tomorrow we're doing our Goblin Tower readings, where we're going to be doing tower readings for everyone in chat. If you want a Goblin Tower reading, it will cost you 1 whole channel point. 1 whole channel point, you know. So I understand if not everyone here is like can afford it. It's 1 whole channel point. And we'll be doing a tarot reading for everybody who requests one. The way that it's going to go, I'm actually just going to read what I wrote because I put it really concisely and I don't think I can do it that well again for 2 seconds. So it is going to be, you use a channel point to redeem a Goblin Tarot reading. It costs 1 channel point and everyone is limited to 1. You'll get added to the queue. Once we get to you in the queue, I will check to see if you're in chat. If you are in chat, you're at that point more than welcome to request a specific reading if you want a reading for work or moving house or romance or anything like that. If you want to request a specific reading, you can. If you're not in chat, I will make a timestamp on the stream and then do a general reading. So that way you can go back and look at it later in the VOD. Yeah, so that way you don't have to be there when we're reading you. Just because I'm going to be adding everyone to a queue, yes, I want to, you know, everyone's getting added to a queue. It could be an hour or so before we get to you, and so I don't want, I don't want you to be waiting around. That way, if you can't wait around, I can always just do it for you later. Yeah, and then you can go back in the VOD and listen to it. The only thing that's a bit different with that is I do think I will actually take a timestamp of every single person's tarot reading of when it starts, because it's not too difficult for me, and then I can just post them all in the Discord after stream. Yeah, I think I'll just take one for everyone. Yeah. And then yeah, the stream will go either until all tarot readings are complete or 8 hours, because I am limited to 8 hours. We're going out for dinner and I am painting myself green tomorrow. So not for dinner, for the stream. For the stream, I'm painting myself green. But then I am meant to be going out afterwards, so I've had to give myself a little bit of time to scrub the green off my skin before going out. Otherwise I'm gonna look like I have some liver disorder or something. To make everyone nervous. Gosh, maybe I can swing that if I take out a second mortgage. I know, 1 whole channel point is a big un, Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, that's happening tomorrow. So we're doing a short stream today, but hopefully counterbalanced with a longer stream tomorrow. Yeah, alright. That is 1. Close that one. Alright, we're going to do this one second. Actually, we're going to do this one first. This one is for Grimthorpe. This one is based on one of the standard bases. This one is an animated custom one, so we'll do this one second, because that one will take a little bit longer regardless, whereas this one, kind of all done in one layer. Dragon! Yes, dragon! The only thing that I am going to colour in a different layer is the heart. Actually, 2 seconds. A specific heart was requested. Let me double check that I get it right. Oh, that was an audible hiccup. I haven't been doing as many of those. Where's Grim? There's Grim. A trans flag, absolutely, which means I probably will outline the flag in blue, like a teal colour. So yeah, the heart is going to be a trans flag, and then the dragon I have some very cool references for. Very, very cool. I mean, all of my references are cool, to be fair. They're either cute or cool. I've got excellent references. Oh, hi, Grim. How are you doing? Good morning. I hope you're doing good. I'm just grabbing dragon. There we go. So I have them on my second screen. There you go. Oh dear. For those who are not aware, the person we're making the next 2 emotes for is Grim. We get the shout out for Grim. There we go. Yeah, we have 2 emotes, but we're going to start with the static just because, again, it gives me a better chance of getting a finished piece in the middle of stream. And then I will be working on this Grim because today is a short stream. I will continue to work on it after stream. It's just going to be I do as much art as I can in 4 hours, have to nip out to the shop before they close, and then I'll do the rest of it on stream. Are you sure? Thank you. In that case, I would love to share. Which one was it? There we go. There's 2 that I really, really like, but they're very different, and one of them I've definitely taken a bit more inspiration for color-wise. So this one I've been taking a lot of inspiration for color-wise. Actually, let me just close this, because it gives me like a really good idea of where the colors go and the hat and all that good stuff and the details. But I really like this one. This one brings me a lot of joy. Like, it really, I like this one a lot. It brings me joy. Like, I can't take colors from it as easily, but I really like it. That's such a baby, oh my goodness. In it. There's another picture of this one as well, just a little guy. Yes. Oh dear. Alright, we'll go back to here. Let me, in that case, we want to bing bang bong. Get all of that on one layer. And then, yeah, I think the heart will do in a dark, like dark blue, so it's still like outline, but it'll hopefully pop nicely against the dragon colors, and then also match the trans flag inside. And then we'll do the rest of the line art separately. I've done that with the other ones that have had this base as well, and I do just think it looks a little bit nicer than having it all the same color. Oh dear. Is it confetti like yarn? It is very much like confetti yarn. Like you get like tinsel yarn almost. I've seen some very, very cute hedgehogs made of tinsel yarn. Okay. And then we could actually get the heart in straight away, and then I wouldn't have to worry about stuff being on separate layers as much. Which is tempting. That is tempting. Actually, if we're going to do that, let me just... as well. That's a big eraser. Why is my eraser so big? There you go. Yeah, do it like that. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, we could fill the whole thing in and then get it in later. Or yeah, I think maybe just getting it in would be a good shout. 2 schmackens. Okay, let's do. Ooh, that's a big. That's a bit big. There we go. It's okay, because all of the dragon stuff will pretty much be drawn over the top. So having it be a little bit messy around the hand isn't an issue, because I'll draw over the top of it later. Maybe a bit more. Double checking on both screens. It is kind of wild how different the colors are on this screen versus the screen over there. But I try and make it look good on both, because otherwise sometimes the stuff I do looks really, really vivid on this screen, but then I look up and I'm like, oh, it's so monotone. Like this, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, missed a bit. Cool. And then... like... make it a bit lighter. Yeah. So we can have the white in the middle. Yeah. Make it a bit curved, just a little bit. Yeah. So it looks like the heart is a bit 3D. Okay, we'll do that one first, and then... okay. I don't know if I want to have the... is the pink too curved? Maybe a little? Okay, we'll leave it for now, and we can always come back for it, but I think for now that's good. The only thing I might want to do, actually, is do a few lines on this, because this has no lines on it, and it's going to look a little odd. A little odd without a single line, considering that shading is such a big part of my art style. Oh, I also see some gaps. I see more here as well. Okay. Then... there you go. Okay, it's in there for now. Ooh, I think dragon next. Dragon next, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. I do kind of want with the dragon for the stars on the hat and the baldy end also to be outlined a slightly different color, just so they kind of look like they're glowing. What I might do is start putting stuff in folders. Let's be sensible. Let's start putting stuff in folders. Because then what I can do is I could do like a dark gold outline for those in particular. And they'll look a little glowy. There we go. Maybe even actually a bit thinner than that. Do it again. There you go. Because I can bulk it up later, but it's harder to make the eraser make it look good. There we go. And then what is tapping weirdly? Can you hear that? Something's tapping weirdly. Is it the stand? We good? Suspicious stand tapping noises. Okay. Orb. Orb. We can come back to. I want to be working, but watching this be made is mesmerizing. I will say, I will send you all of this behind the scenes as well. So like, if you want, like, again, if you want to make changes and stuff like that, but you're like, ah, shoot, I need to go to work. I can't ask for a change right now. You're more than welcome to make changes later. Do not worry. Very, very easily done as well. So if anything comes up and you're like, ah, but I don't like this, just say. And I can do it off stream later, easily. There we go. Star. Hi Schmifty, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope things are going well for you. Oh dear. We are gearing up to do our big Goblin Tarot stream tomorrow. Should be good. I'll be dressed in green again. All dressed up in my finest greens. I'm not going to wear a brown top this time so that people don't think that I'm cosplaying Yoda. I'm specifically going to wear not a brown top. I'm learning. Gonna wear something else. This one. Yeah, there is little spots as well. I also want to add the little speckles. And if I'm doing it in it should be easy enough. I think we can have like a little star in there, but just the end of it. The rim as well, yes. And then there we go. Okay, all the yellow outline done. Oh dear, not so bad. We think about D&D stuff. How are you? Good, good. I'm a lot less tired than yesterday, which is nice. I've woken up feeling like a lot more human today, which is good. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. My limbs are a little tired. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. They've been... You know when you like feel like you need to stretch them just a little bit more? Like just a little bit of extra stretch and it's just not quite going to where you want it to go? Having like all of that, but like, we live. It's okay. We're gonna get snacks later and I'm excited for that. Green, yeah, Nap, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. Got a pseudo dragon to name? Ooh, exciting. What are you vibing with? What are you vibing with? Alright, let me just see how dark this is, because I want to go for a darker color for the outline. Okay, I can do that. That is a outline. And then let's do another outline. Is to go... We probably will do a little bit of line coloring as well to make it look like some of the stars are glowing off of it. I do think probably we're going to do a yellow highlight for this one, because one, that'll look really good against all the purple. Purples and yellows look lovely together, but also it kind of makes the stars look like they're glowing a little bit more, which would be nice. There we go. And oh, let's get this way around. There we go. Also, I hope that your Tomodachi living the dream has been going good. I hope they have indeed been living the dream. I think to like there actually would be better. I mean, that needs to come down a little further. Because then we can have like, yeah. Yeah. Do we have eyebrows on this? We do, and they are very different shaped actually. Much more like this. There we go. Get those a little bit more correct shaped. I'm still very much living vicariously through everyone else playing Tomodachi, living the dream for everyone else. Not sure yet. I kept thinking that Vulas might have a pet pseudo dragon to keep him company. Names are such a struggle though, and Jelly My Island is so cursed. I know. There's no way. Shifty, I can't imagine that you would have ever made a cursed island. Did you get Mr. Blobby by any chance? Crip in a Box was asking, do you have any suggestions for the island? And I was like, I have one suggestion. I have one suggestion of me's you could add. Gotta get in a Mr. Blobby somewhere. Very important. There we go. My island is so hacked up at this point. Banoffee, have you been doing like, okay, and to Shifty as well, and anyone playing the game, have you been putting real people in the island or like characters? Because I've definitely seen like a bit of a mix, like some people making their friendship groups and then making them be messy, and then some people doing more like his solid snake next to Hatsune Miku, you know? Have you been going real people or silliness? Oh dear. I've been putting OCs and D&D characters. Oh dear. Memes, friends, characters, and celebs. Oh god. Oh god. A bit of everyone. Oh dear. Hell yeah. I mean, it sounds very fun though. Like, it for sure sounds like a fun way of doing things. It's like, you ever wanted to meet Hatsune Miku? Now you can. Miku too can be on your Tomodachi Life Ireland. Ireland? Ireland. You could take them to Ireland. Oh dear. Gotta add Hatsune Miku, yeah. Both, I have some friends in it. Right now I'm playing with some house characters. I think the more random people are the better for me. Yeah. Oh dear. I think I would want to do a mixture as well, to be fair. Like a mixture of like silly memes and like friends. Like, yeah. Because then I can send Hatsune Miku and Shifty together, like to go, I don't know, do the friend things. I think it'd be pretty funny. I think that'd be pretty funny. I think a mixture of both would be my ideal personally. And then I could take screenshots of it and be like, look, Shifty, you're hanging out with Hatsune Miku on my island. Oh, I do think here, actually. Would like that help at all, or is that... I mean, not really, actually. Not really. I think it's fine as it is. Adds nothing. Shan't do. Okay, we got the little... Yes, I thought there was, like, spikes there. Do you see spikes elsewhere? There is ones higher up on their head as well. I just don't know that you'd see them. Because I feel like they'd be here. But we can get the lower ones in. We can get the lower ones in. The other face has the extra spikes anyway, so... What spikes we lose on this one just because of the pose, I make up for on the other one. Alright, and then... This bit then needs to go over the top of... and we could erase just a little bit of this. There you go. Go. And I think the rest of it can go behind. It's just that bit that really needed to be on top. There you go. There we go. The green M&M has fallen in love with Glorp. I have a couple of streamers too. One has explicitly been like, add me to your island and let me cause chaos, but I'm cautious about streamers not being a fan, so I'm picky. I think that's super fair. I think the asking people before you add them to your chaos island and stuff like that, or waiting until streamers are specifically like, I want to be on your island kind of thing, feels like a very respectful way of doing it, considering that like they can date in Tomodachi life and stuff like that, so it could end up becoming uncomfortable for people. Like, totally understand that. I think that sounds like a really, yeah, like respectable way of doing it, to make sure that even digitally you're not putting people in a position they don't want to be in. Yeah. Very respectful, very cool. There we go. Okay. I think we can get rid of this now and start putting in more of the nice details. Fancies, fancy schmancies. Dear. Oh yeah, I forgot you called your island Mpreg Island. I think, where did I hear people talking about it? It came up somewhere. And I think I came in like midway through and I didn't realize your island was called Mpreg Island. And I think I got very confused as to what the hell you were talking about. Like, there are times where I'm just like, I'll wait it out and see if I understand with time. And then times where I'm like, no, I don't think any amount of time in the world could help me understand what the hell is going on here. I think I'm destined to be lost. Oh, dear. Alright. Pipia and Starry have been talking about it a lot, yeah. Adding Jelly and putting all the things Omega as his favourite thing. Oi, 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 oi. Evan, good morning. Welcome on in. Oi, 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 oi. You know my name, yours is not boring. I don't think I know anyone with a normal island. Mine is Heck Hat Island. Borodar Gamers and Makers, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. I made a joke about it on the D&D. Yeah, maybe that's where I heard it. Mpreg Island's amazing. Is this Animal Crossing? No. Worse. Tomodachi Life. Animal Crossing Islands, vaguely vibey. Tomodachi Life. I mean, there are vibes. There are vibes. The vibes are cursed, but there are vibes. No one said the vibes had to be purely positive, to be fair. Okay, there we go. Cute. Cute! I like this. Alright. I do think highlighting in yellow makes the most sense with the yellow stars and stuff, but I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I think it's cute, and I like it a lot. I think it's really cute, and I like it a lot. Also, one of my hands is cold. Where have you been? Why are you so cold? What have you been doing? The left hand, I feel like, goes on adventures of its own, like doing... Why are you so cold? I'm gonna sit on it for a bit. 2 seconds. Bring some heat back to this. The hell is it so cold? Oh dear. Mine's a diorama of Dark Souls 1? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Also, Tomodachi Life is a fever dream. I've really been enjoying watching people play it, for sure. Like, it is good vibes. Very silly, very cursed vibes, but, like, good vibes nonetheless. I also need to do all the thin lines. God, you're cold. Oh dear. No. There we go. Okay, no, I do need to hold it slightly because I need to... do that a little bit. And then just a little bit here. And then... Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't want to overline it, because I do have a habit of doing that for emotes. But I think that's pretty cute. Doesn't feel overdone at this point. Might want to put some lines underneath. There you go. And then... there you go. Oh, and probably a little bit here. And then there is... wait a minute. That's the tooth. Okay. It's like, what is this tooth? And that's... yes. Okay. Eyebrows. Standard donk donk donk. Donk donk. Cute. Cute. Oh dear. Ours wasn't 13 and cuddly added. Oh god. Oh dear. Hi back. We're dad. How are you doing? Big stretch. I hope you're doing good. Oh dear. We finished dog and now we're doing dragon. Dog is done, on to dragon. Well, dragon 1 of 2. We've got 2 dragons to do actually, but they're both for Grim, so it'll be the same dragon but a bit more custom as the other one, because we're not using a base and we're making it animated, and it's going to be doing a little puff of flame. Ooh. There we go. Okay, I think I need the hat still. Yeah, cute. Okay, get the hat in there, and then in there, get a little bit of it against the horn, and then like so. Okay. I feel like that works. Like, the hat already has a lot of details on it, so I don't want to add too much. Yeah. Okay. Should be good now for colours. Oh, no, I need to do a big cough. 2 seconds! I might still need to cough, but I think I'm doing better. I think that's better. Oh, you know where, actually, real quick, the underside of the hat would be pretty much entirely. There you go. Lest us not forget. That would be all on there. Your mug has arrived! Yee! I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. I hope it's safe. I hope it gets to you safely. Alright. Highlights. That's what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. I might want to put that on lock. And then I kind of want to take like a glow and like that almost. Because I think it will look really good. Yeah. Like, it's a little bit of an unusual color combination, but given the highlight stuff, I think it will look really nice. Yeah, get a little bit of that on there, get a little bit of that on there. Like, it looks like it's glowing, and then we'll need to do the same thing up here and on this bit, just to do the finger. There you go. Yeah, okay. I think that'd be cute. Okay, we can lock these bits now. They have been done, and get that bit in there, and then that is that. Perfect. So we want to go underneath that for the colouring in. Yes. Did right safely. Good. Excellent. I'm so glad. It's always the fear, isn't it? Because it's not distributed by me, so it's distributed by Fourth Wall. You always worry it's gonna get and not be perfect. I'm glad it's got to you safely. Oh dear. Alright. First, let's get... Oh, could be a little dark. Maybe we'll put a little bit... There we go. Cute. I think for the yellow as well, we'll go for like a really bright yellow. Yeah. Like that will pop on all the highlights as well, I think. If we use the same yellow to highlight it in general, I think that will look really good. Because it will look like they are glowing. Yes. Ah, dear. Very glowy. Hi, Amp, how are you doing? Good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Got a lurk? No, do your lurk. You're all good, Schmifty. Don't worry about it. Have a lovely lurk. Wow. I'll just be slowly but surely chipping away at emotes. Look pretty good so far today. We got 3, so being on the second one, it also has meant that I've been able to shout out both Lily and Grim, which was my main fear. My main fear was we didn't start quickly enough, and then I would not be able to shout out both people while making their art, which is kind of like something that I want to try and do for everyone. But we've managed. Do the darker purple down here. Oh. There you go. For inside of the hat. Cute. That's a cute hat. Oh dear. Doing good. I hope you have too. Yeah. We have a busy day today, but like, it's not bad stuff, so can't complain too much. Busy day, but like, mostly busy with like pretty good stuff. Yeah. Oh, and grab this color too. Busy day, but good busy. Which I don't mind. And tomorrow we have a full stream in Goblin, which is good. And tomorrow is just a really busy day in general as well, but like a really, really good busy day. Goblin day. All Goblin. Tomorrow we're going to be green. We're turning green to stream. They have darker eyebrows, but let's get the... Ooh. Maybe. Slightly. There we go. Just ever so slightly because of the colour of the heart. What is the other colour that I have? Okay, that one. Is like... Where does it go to? It's spots on the nose, but it's also this bit here. What is that line? Wait a minute. Okay. This will show up. Yeah. I'm just making sure. I'm like, does it show up well? That's too green. Maybe like that? Because I can shade it so it becomes darker, but I need it to be a little bit lighter to start with. Okay. We can start here. We can start here. Also, Star, have a lovely, lovely lurk. Take care of yourself. I hope the rest of your day goes swell. Swell? That is not a part of my usual vernacular. What American have I been watching? Where's the American? Like, I would not normally say that. Who have I been watching that says swell? Oi, oi, oi. Weird. I feel like... Okay, I do think maybe the outline color here needs to be a little darker. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Just to make sure that it pops nicely against... Oh! There you go. Against the rest of it. Or could even go pink, maybe. Could do like a... Actually, you know what? That does sort out any issue with things overlapping. Maybe we hold there. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Oh, dear. Could even make it really bright. This might solve the problem. So maybe we do this. The other thing was, that would also mean that I could go darker with this color again. Because then they would... Yeah, okay. That might go... Yeah. Okay. I'm still gonna go slightly lighter than the original, just with the thought process of, again, I can then darken it with shadow, but yeah. That pops slightly better next to the blue color of the trans flag. Just so they don't accidentally blend into each other. It's also closer to the original anyway, so I think that's a win-win, really. Win-win. Okay. And then I think the green belly is still good. That's still good. You've achieved chair? Yes. Is it everything you hoped, or do you have to actually assemble it first? I'm assuming maybe you have to assemble it first, actually. But I hope that after assembly, it is everything you hoped it would be. Ah, dear. Heck yeah, chair. Chair get. There you go. Alright. The eyebrows are darker, so we do this, but like a darker version. There you go. Dark eyebrows. And then... yeah, just speckledies. All the speckledies. We can do speckledies. So... where do they go on the nose? Like, it's nose and, like, cheeks. Okay. Do, like, slightly smaller ones in there as well. And a few smaller ones in there. Okay. Good. Also, I see the other claw there that I've missed. There you go. On the hands, on the inside there's that, but there's not on that. Okay. Base colors then, that's probably, oh wait, eyes. I need another one. I need a different reference to the eyes. What? Ah, there you go. Sorry, my brother's been waiting at the gate for like 2 hours while I'm at work. Oh, it's because of the full stop. The full stop's like, why are you posting links? Oi oi. No, they're not posting links. It's okay. Everything's fine. There we go. I think it's blue eyes, but I'm just gonna double check. I think it's blue eyes. Yes. Okay. Probably go for the slightly brighter blue then. There you go, just so it pops a little bit. There we are. Nice. I think that's pretty cute. We need to do highlights, and if I do want a little bit of shadow in a couple places. Should we do purple for the shadow? I feel like that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? All right, do that there, pop it at like 50%. Not, again, too much because I don't like it becoming just shadow, but a little bit to separate certain bits, like that. And also the hat is a kind of a big one. The hat and the eye that's open. There you go. That's already nice and in shadow. And then the back of here. And a little bit there. I think, again, to avoid making it too busy, I think that's probably fine. Yeah. Or maybe a little bit under there. Yeah. Okay. Cute. Oh, it is. Yeah, so it's not different from the whole rest of the outline. It's highlighted. And that is, I can remove the highlights, but you see. I've been putting some little yellow, like, dapple-dee-bit highlights on it so that when we put the yellow block highlights, it makes more sense, as if, like, the stars are glowing off it. But I can down it a little bit if it's too much. I could do oh. Wait, it is this one, isn't it? Oh no, that's that. Let's see. There you go. Where was the highlight? It was this one, that's where it is. There you go. I think still a little lighter would be good, just because it is touching the outside, just so that when we have it on a dark background, it pops nicely, but yeah. I've got it like much brighter up by the top of the hat, but that's also there's stars on the hat, so it makes sense. Oh dear. Also, Fire, good morning. It's going from the back of the warehouse today. Oh no, demoing the Ziploc bags. I've never seen a Ziploc bag before in my life. Yes, please show me. Please show me how to use a Ziploc bag. Please. I require this. I require this so that I can use Ziploc bags safely in the future. Alright, let's get some highlights on this. Oh dear. Make it a little bit more bold. There we go. Yeah, if you could please show me, Vortex, how to use the Ziploc bags. You know what though? I am joking, but joking aside, you'd probably show me how to use them. I'd be like, oh my god, embarrassing! I've been using them wrong my entire life. Who could have seen it coming? And here I was thinking I was a master of Ziploc bags. But now that you've shown me how you do Ziploc bags, I realize, foolishly, that I've been doing them wrong my whole life. Get some highlights on the top of there. I would like a little highlight in the eye. And a little over the top of the eye too. And then we can do a little over the top of the other eye too. Yeah, make it more obvious that it's scrunched up. Oh dear, that looks great. Okay, cool. Oh dear. You could put food in like a zip, and then the zip, and there you go. There's actually a surprising amount of uses for them. I'm trying to think. I like people using them to like make animal art. Like when people put like, what do you call it? Paint and a canvas inside a Ziploc bag, zip it, and then let the animal like walk over the bag. And then that way the animal doesn't get like any paint on its paws and such, but it makes like a little piece of art, and it's really cute. I think that's adorable. I think that's so cute. You get to make like little animals art. Oh dear. Maybe a little bit on the cheek. A teeny tiny bit. I'm like, let me zoom all the way out. Like, how useful is that to help? The ones on the nose definitely help. The one on the cheek, I'm like, might be just a stunning choice. The good partner here sliding into chat to mention how he's like, oh, bless you. Thank you. It's nice to see you. If you do need to nip in and out, you're all good. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm really glad. Oh dear. And Cobb, have a lovely, lovely lurk. You get your lurk on. Enjoy your lurks. I need to put some of the yellow highlights on just the very tip of the trans flag as well. So it also looks like the hat is bouncing light off that. Just a little tiny bit. You wouldn't probably have any highlight there. You would get none there. That wouldn't make any sense. Here though, probably a little bit. And then here probably some. Okay. Yee! So I make it very small, zoom all the way out. The only thing I'm like, maybe, where's the outline color? This one. I'm wondering if maybe a little bit more bluey. Oh, nope, that's not quite. Not quite. More like... maybe not on the outside as much. Oh, big eraser. Huge, actually. Like more... but on the inside, yes. Yeah. Okay, and then the other bit would be, where's the stars? Okay, get one on here, and then just a teeny tiny bit. Or does it not work? Oh. Is it because it's locked? Eh. Oh, no, it's because I'm on eraser. There you go. I can see a slight gap in the yellow there. I'm going to want to put something on. And then, where's the yellow? On this layer? There we go. Okay, now they look like they're glowing. Cool, cool. Don't tell me what to do with my lurk, but thank you. You're good. I use them as packaging for minis, and I gotta travel with them, but it's wrapped up in tissue and stuff, and the extra long air in the bag turned into an airbag. Yes. Yes. Very fair, very fair. You can use them. Also, Reva, thank you for the 5 stream streak. That's very kind of you. You can use them for water baths and sataying. Yes, you can. And these ones have a stand-alone bottom, so you can put them upright. Ooh, ooh. That's pretty cool. Hello, if it isn't jelly short stream fish, it is short stream days. I think I'm actually, 2 seconds. I'm pretty happy with how that looks, actually. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm using the black just to make sure that it pops nicely on that, as well as like a lighter background. I'm still gonna do the white outline just in case, because I think having both options is, more options is not a bad thing. I'm gonna leave this open though, so that I can reference it for colors. That way the emotes will look like a set. There we go. And 1. And then... oh. E. Okay. Oh, this is all gonna be... yep, that's all gonna get filled in. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. There we have option. Option. I think, honestly, because of the glowy stuff, it does look pretty fine without the outline. But again, personal taste, isn't it? Like, I think it looks fine without. But I'll send both. Oh dear, I adore the lizard wizard. They have wings and everything. Look at them go. Also, very important reference. Very important reference. I really like this reference. It's excellent, an excellent reference. I've had so many good references for people for different various arts. I really should have, like, when I was asking about it, been like, hey, because obviously in this case, Grim was like, you're fine with showing the references, but like I should have asked initially when I was getting all of the stuff from people if like, is it okay for me to show these on stream? Because there's been a lot of references where I haven't shown them on stream because I don't know if I'm allowed to because I haven't asked. But yeah, there's been some excellent references. All right, let me take the outline off. Let me take this off. Oh, actually, yeah, we could save them for now and then keep them here because I want to use them again for references. Now, 1, and then and then 1.2, and just put that there. There you go. Cool. All right, and then we have our second one, which is, hopefully this gives an idea. It's you see? This is kind of the sort of animation of the whole thing will move, but that's the main mouth open, fire come out, fire go up into this corner and disappear, and then yeah, mouth close. The elite knowledge, all the cool stuff. So what we need to draw this emote as like a little bit of an idea. Aw, thank you for the 3 stream streak as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. We need to draw the I'll just draw in red for a moment because that gets me. You can see easily over the top. So this bit here, like this, needs to be a piece. And then separately, this piece here. And they'll just move together. And that way I can have the mouth bit move up without warping, because if I had it all as part of one piece, it would be like, which is not quite how we want to have it happen. And then similarly, we need the lower jaw. So all of this under here as a separate piece. That will also move slightly, but that one will move much less. We'll then have separately all of this. I will say, I am wondering whether or not we have two eyes. So we have at the moment like the eyes with them open. I would quite like to have maybe like this sort of eye. As if it like takes like a little bit more like effort to make the fireball. You know, just a little like closed eye basically. Like bah. Because it would make it look more like the face is moving with it. The wings I will put on two separate layers, like one here and one here, because I want them to fold together, not at the same time. The neck, honestly, nah, we'll do the neck separately. The reason for the neck being separate means that the head can bob up and down a little bit, which, again, is not a bad thing to have. I do think the hat is going to remain pretty static, but I would like the tail of the hat to move, which means we might have, like, again, this part of the hat with the horns all as one, but then this part of the hat down here is separate. And then, of course, we have the fire itself, which will have to be a separate piece. Does that make sense? Do you see the thought process? I hope so. Cannot emphasize how much these emotes embody growth. Oh, bless you. I'm so glad. And I'm so embarrassing them in chat now. Why stop after so many years together? We're stopping now. Now's the point. We draw the line at this. No, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Oh dear. Another bit of fun Ziploc bag knowledge. If you wrap food in cling film before putting it in the bag becomes reusable. That is true. Wouldn't you just wrap it in cling film though? Like, why do you put it in a Ziploc bag also? Oh, master of the Ziploc bags. If I've thoroughly wrapped it in cling film, why do I also put it in a Ziploc bag? Isn't it fine in just the cling film? Oh dear. Grim, other Grim. Now we have two Grims in chat. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Good morning, good morning. We've just been kind of explaining. Yeah, you demand hydration and save. You are right. We do need to do a save to hydrate. Right, you are. Right, you are. I can do it. I'm sorry. I can do it. I can do it. Oh dear. The bag makes it airtight and prevents freezer burn. Oh, to be fair, I wouldn't put it just in cling film in the freezer. We have like lots of little glass airtight boxes that we put stuff in. Yeah. But that's because Shiny is very into meal prepping, and I'm also into meal prepping to an extent. So we have all of these little glass meal prep dishes, and we have a lot of them. We have like 20 of them, and yeah. So everything gets put in those. I'm sorry. I did do the hydrate. I did the hydrate. I did it. Also, we need to do a stretch. Where are my weights? Ayoppa. I was like, oh, I could do some weights. Oh, there they are. It's been a minute since I've done weights. Why are they back here? That's an awkward place for me. I can't grab them easily from there. Ah, I see. Oh, that would make sense though. If we didn't have all of the glass stuff, it would make sense to do yes, like both of those together. I guess as well, arguably using a Ziploc bag would probably take less room in the freezer if we weren't like ramming these things full of food. Oh dear. Because that is one thing we do occasionally. Like, again, we don't really buy a whole lot of meat because meat's expensive, but occasionally they put a whole side of salmon into the sale, which is a lot of fish. A whole side of salmon, that's a lot of salmon. And we'll cut it into strips, wrap them in cling film, and then put them into these glass boxes and then put them in the freezer so that we can defrost them the day before and have them for like lunches. And that's good. We like that. That's a thing we do quite a bit. Oh dear. And then the salmon ends up being proper cheap because it's like, for a side of salmon, I think it goes down to like £9 or something when it's like on special. And then we can cut that side of salmon into like 12 pieces. So then each portion of salmon is like, what, 80 pence or something? Whatever it is, it's great for fish. Oh dear. And then I normally have it with rice. Like I do like sweet chili sauce when it's being cooked. So we have like sweet chili rice with salmon and then normally some sort of vegetable. I like broccoli, but Shiny prefers sweet corn, so we see. we see who wins. Ugh. I demand the streamer take care of themselves. Freezer boxes are such a good investment. It takes up more space, but it makes freezer more organized. That is kind of how we've done it. And again, we really do, like, when we use the fish, for instance, we normally fill 2-3 boxes with them because we ram the boxes full of all of the pieces of fish that we've cut up. And it freezes in the shape inside the box then, which means that we can fill the boxes pretty full. But also, yeah, that it's very easy to find them, and that, again, don't get freezer burn like Vortex mentioned. If we only had like one piece of fish, I think putting in a Ziploc bag would make a lot more sense, to be honest. But like, because we'll do it with a side of fish, it's like we've got like 10 to 12 pieces. Use Ziploc and tie handle freezer bags for my food prep. Yeah, I think it does make sense. It also depends on, again, how much freezer space you have, because, you know, we have a fairly good size freezer these days. We also have a second freezer in case we need it, because we have our old freezer that we took with us from the old place, and then this place came with a freezer. So we have 2 freezers, which, again, we have a lot of freezer space, which also means that organization's quite important, and having the boxes is good for that. I don't know how many lifts I've done now. Has anyone kept... I guess you can't actually see me lifting. I just look like I'm sitting really still. I don't know how many lifts I've done, but I think I've done at least 10. I just sat here lifting for no reason. Or it did help a little bit, actually, with whatever stiffness I'm having here. I don't know why. Maybe I slept badly. It could just be that I slept badly. Oh. Still a little stiff, but I don't know. I'm assuming I just slept bad. Oh dear. I use Ziploc and tie handles, yes. Again, and also you, I'm assuming, have a shared freezer, so you also have to be a bit more conservative with your freezer space. I'm going to assume. If you're sharing a freezer with people. I used to, you know, when I was sharing, I'd have like one drawer of a freezer, and at that point, putting things in small Ziploc bags and stuff like that. I'm just being nosy. Don't mind me, just being nosy. Oh dear. Also, Doom, how you doing? Good morning. I did 538 lifts. Could be wrong. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to tell everyone later I did 538 lifts today. I only counted 5, do more. How have we had such a discrepancy? Oh dear. I live with my brother, so we do share space. Oh, okay. Fair. If it was me and my siblings... Oh, it depends on which sibling, actually. Some of them I think we'd be really, really good at, like, sharing stuff and, like, all that. And some of them I don't think we'd be good at that, because we have very different tastes. So I think it depends on who I was living with, sibling-wise. Also, Fava, good morning. How you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. We just made a dragon emote, and now we're going to be making a second one, but this one's going to be animated. So we have plans. The plans are... I've just deleted them. But they were here a minute ago. Oh dear. Yeah, basically have different bits. Oh, I also need to do an inside of the mouth. That's the other thing, is require an inside of the mouth so that the mouth can open and show something. The inside of the mouth, interestingly, actually shouldn't be too bad, because it should be like this shaped, because that can then get shrunk and grown, and it's like a very plain piece, so like it doesn't matter if it warps a little bit because it's just like one plain bit. But yeah, we'll need a bit like this on the inside, which will then be covered by like it'll shrink down so that when the mouth is closed you can't see it. How do you animate? I use Live 2D. I used to do it just in Photoshop, but these days I use Live 2D because it makes things a bit bouncier. You get like a good bounce to your emotes. Yeah, and I like the bounce. We've got 2 fridge freezers, so it's pretty big space to share. I also do most of the cooking, so I get final say. That is a very good way of doing it. If one person is just doing more cooking, yeah, you know what? Sensible. Alright. The other option would be to draw like one version of mouth open, one version of mouth closed, and then just have it flick between the two. Which is like a very valid way of doing animating, like, and even for like emotes, like it makes them very poppy, and like you absolutely can do that. I think I have an image in my head of the mouth opening, and so with that in mind, I don't necessarily want to draw it exactly like that, but you could absolutely do it. If you wanted to simplify this down a little bit, draw it with mouth open, draw it with mouth closed, just bam, 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 flick between them. Or if you wanted to like maybe do an inside frame as well, you could do like one where it's like partially open and just go because emotes are so quick anyway. Like you wouldn't tell. But I like having them bouncy and like having the mouth open and closed. Adds fun. The way that I also animate is like very similar to how VTubers work, because that is what I was doing first. I was making VTubers before doing any kind of animation stuff. So I mean, it does logically make sense that because of that, I kind of animate as if it's going to become a VTuber, even though it's not. All right, let's start with you here. Let's start with you here, and we're just gonna start drawing the separate pieces. Like I said, I do need to separate this into quite a few pieces, including this, and then as like one piece, because again, this will then go up to like here for the mouth open, and also it'll go up and do this slightly. Yeah, for mouth open. But we don't want to do that yet. We don't want to do that yet, but we will eventually want to do that. Okay. I don't like the spot in the middle. You're not going to see. Why am I using this eraser? There you go. You're not going to see it anyway. Alright, we do want the teeth. I could do the teeth in a separate layer if I'm worried about them warping too much. I'm not. It's a small enough movement that they might shrink slightly, but really not. Not to a notable degree. I think keeping them on here makes more sense, because it would make less sense for them to wobble around inside the mouth. Oh dear. Counting in these economies? I know. I like buying a 5 kilogram of chicken breast and putting it into portions of plain and marinated. Yes. Cubed, plain, marinated, and plain strips. When I put them in Thai bags, I could just rip it back and put them in the pan or whatever. When we did more meat, that was one we did a lot of. Would be like, yeah, getting it all and then separating it ahead of time into portions and then freezing. Yeah, we used to do a lot more of that for sure. These days, because we generally eat less meat, it's not one that we've done as much of, but that is more to do with the fact that we just eat less meat. Less to do with it being a bad idea, more to do with it not as much our diet. See, I'm like, I think this one is also a bit big. Just like that a bit. Have them more obviously different sizes, because angle. Alright, that is one... Oh, would you believe it's time to do the Grimthorpe emote? My phone's been doing this the entire month because I do so much of my like planning on when I want to do things via Google Calendars, and so every time, without fail, it's like, make sure that you're doing this now. And I'm like, I you know, would you believe I might know this actually? I might know this. I might be aware, but thank you for keeping me in the loop that what I should be doing right now is the Grimthorpe emote. I know. All right, put that there. And then, as mentioned, we do need to have this bit separately. When we do this, yeah, we do also want like a... Basically, we want a bit to be able to come out. So I'm going to do it here. Oh, do I want to do it on the same layer though? Oh, I could have it on a separate layer. I guess it depends. If I go to here, does it look bad without that? No. No, then I don't need to do it. Then actually, that's fine. Simply not necessary. Okay, so we have that line there. Let me also, really quickly, I do also want to get the small lines, which are a slightly lighter purple. It's this color. Yes, it is that purple. Cool. We probably want to do these on the same layers so that, because, yeah, well, no, we probably don't want to do them on the same layers, actually, do we? Because if I want to highlight the layer, well, no, actually, for ones I'm not highlighting this one at all. So this one, it's fine to have it on the same layer. The other ones, it would probably not be a good call. Just like something like that. Okay, that's fine. This one, yeah, we probably should do these ones on a separate layer. I sort of just want to slightly, in the same sort of way, have like slight yellow highlights on the top of the lines. And if I do them on the same layer right now, they're all going to get yellow highlights. And I only want the yellow highlights to impact the outline. I don't want it to impact the inside bit. There we go. All right, let's do that now, actually. Let's just start getting that in. If we do this, we do a spray and have it attach. Yeah, very much only the top bit. Maybe the teeth. Maybe the teeth. There you go. You can have a little bit on the teeth. Turn it down just a little bit as well. Cool. Okay. And then we can have them together. Okay. Excellent. Cool. We have to do this a lot. You and my brother very much carnivores. That's fair. It's fair. I used to be more like that, and then yeah, like we still have meat from time to time. It's just like more of a treat rather than like a everyday. But that is also just because meat is expensive. meat do be. Did you know? Did you know meat's kind of expensive? Meat kind of expensive. Do we want this as a separate piece? Ooh, we want this as a separate piece. Because that then can go up to here and help sell that this is, yeah, like that, you know? We can warp that to there. I hope this is making sense. I'm doing my best to explain it, but it makes more sense when you get to the animating stage. Right now it feels like a kind of a weird thing to do. There you go. But yeah, this can be warped later basically to help sell something looking a specific way. Yeah. Apologies if my explanations are not that good. And then speaking of selling things, we kind of want like this. There you go. There. I like that it's a slightly different line color because it does make those bits look more in front. Okay, so we've got this, this, this. Excellent. We do need the lower jaw, which I think would probably be smarter to do with this on display and then move it up to where it needs to go. Because again, the lower jaw is predominantly not going to be seen anyway. Okay, let's put it in here. And we go. And then there we go. And see, I'm thinking honestly with this one to just do it like that. Because it can just go up and like as long as it's behind, you won't see any of that. The only thing is it becomes a bit small, doesn't it? Because okay. we might want more like so. And then how close does this end up being? You know what? I think that's fine. We can, because we can still do stuff like this, like what we're doing on the other side, and then I'd be able to like pull that side out a little separately from that, but you like warp it in a way that it's not rotating. I think that'd be fine. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. And then do 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 do. There we go. And then probably don't want that bit in there. Oh, I mean, I say that though, but I could, because you wouldn't see any of it anyway. Okay, put that there. Yeah, you know what? I could, and I will. That will be... Yeah. Sure. You know what? I think it'll work. I like chicken mince instead of beef because it's cheap as pork mince, but I like chicken more. I actually don't like pork mince as well, so I get that. I thought it's a story that I've told on stream before, but like for a long time, I was awful. I was awful. Well, the thing is, I've always just assumed that I like every food. Now, is this a bit naive and silly? Yes. But that's kind of just the sort of human I've always been, where I'm just like, yeah, I like every food. I just like every food. I'm really into eating, and I like every food, and that's kind of, especially as an adult, sort of how I've made my way around life. Is just like, yep, if there's a food, I probably like it, because I basically like everything. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so I kind of just assume automatically when I eat food that I'm probably going to enjoy it, which is not always true. And there was a time where we was trying different minces, like whatever was on special, we'd use that mince basically for like certain meals. And Shiny made, it was like a hash or something with like a mince, and I smelled it and I was like, I think the meat's off. The meat smells wrong. Like, this smells wrong. I can't explain why, but I think this is wrong. And I had like one bite and I was like, no, I think the meat's off. And so we binned the whole thing. And that was like a hash for a couple of days, because again, we were meal prepping. So we like binned like several days worth of food because I thought that the meat that we'd cooked it with was off. And then a couple months later, Shiny, once again, not with hash this time with meatballs, I think it was, made meatballs, and again, I smelled it as I was cooking. I was like, I think the meat's off. I'm really sorry, Shiny. I think somehow we've just gotten really unlucky this year and the meat is off, because it smells really like rotten. It smells bad. And I had a bite of it again and I was like, no, something's wrong with this. So we binned the food, and again, was meal prep, so it was several days worth of food. But again, if the meat was off, it's like, that's not a safe thing to eat. So we are looking then at like, it's weird that it's happened twice in a couple of months. What's going on here? And the one thing that they had in common was, instead of using any other mince, they both used pork mince. So we tried cooking pork mince. It just turns out I don't like pork mince. I like the rest of pork. I like pork chops. I like bacon. I like sausages. I just really don't like pork mince. And I made Shiny bin like, I think a total of like more than 10 meals, because like of the same thing, but like because they were meal prep, they were multiple days at a time, because I thought that the meat was off, but it turns out I just don't like pork mince. Whoops. I just assume that I like everything, so when I don't like something, I'm like, wait, it's not me. It can't be me that's the problem. It must be the food. Nope. It turns out I just really do not like pork mince. Pork mince, not for me. To the extent where like every time I've smelt it, I've thought that the meat was off. I'm like, yeah, to me pork mince just smells like gone off meat. So I can't eat it. Well, I can eat it, but I will be like, not sure about this one. Imagine liking food. Imagine. Meat is crazy expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. It's why we're like much more flexitarian these days, is because meat is so expensive. Oh dear. Oh, we're doing world recreations. It's going good. We've just been like puzzling the different pieces of this so that we can build it into something we can animate in Live 2D. This will, however, go like here for now, which I think, oh, no. Yes, it fits pretty well there. It looks a little weird because it looks like there's a lot of extra lines, but that's kind of what it's meant to look like at this stage. So that's fine, don't worry about it. That's all good, as it should be. Oh dear. I hate the smell of bacon. To be fair, that's one thing that a lot of people say they really like, so if you can dislike that, I guess it really helps if you're trying to eat less meat. Oh dear. I've also cut all of red meat from my diet. Not much by choice. It's not much by choice. It's just that seafood and chicken is much tastier. I mean, that's fair. Personally, I found that veg is crazy expensive. I think it really depends on where you live in the world. Like here, we can pick up carrots for pennies. Things like that can really bulk out meals cost less than 10p for us if you buy them like loose. Same with like onions and like a lot of other like regular veg is very, very cheap. Not all vegetables, and definitely not fruits. Fruits are quite expensive. They're getting more expensive. But veggies particularly, like root vegetables are generally very cheap here. So like turnips as well, Swedes, potatoes. And then, I'm trying to think of other vegetables we have a lot. Broccoli is a little bit more expensive. It's like 60, 70 pence. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't eat any meat, my family does, and the smell of bacon is kind of nausea-inducing. I mean, again, that's me and pork mince. Like, not that it'd be nausea-inducing, not to that extent, but, like, it smells like gone-off meat to me. So, like, to me, I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to eat it. The thought of eating it, I'm like, oh, dear. It only feels. I don't have financial data to back this up. That's fair. Lately, I've not been enjoying most things for some reason. All my faves are not that tasty anymore. They're not icky. Oh, if not also icky? Oh, no. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry, JH. That's definitely difficult. Frozen veggies are cheaper than fresh veggies here, at least. Same here, but I don't like frozen veggies as much. I will use frozen veggies for, like, fried rice, but when it comes to the... Because, like, again, we try and make the vegetables instead of the meat. Like, the vegetables are a big part of the dish. And so I wouldn't use frozen veggies for that normally because the texture of them is different. The taste is not so dissimilar, but the texture does change quite a lot when you freeze vegetables. So, yeah. For that, we use that. And for soup, yeah, if you're gonna blend it, like, yeah, again, if texture is the main issue, anything where it's blended is not really a problem. I like roasting vegetables. Like, we'd roast meat, roast the veggies. They're pretty good. But again, I wouldn't use frozen ones for that because they kind of become more chewy than crispy. Yeah. All right. The plans. We do need to do a back of the mouth. I could do that quickly while I remember. The back of the mouth is a weird one anyway. Let's get this in. So back of mouth is effectively behind this and goes like here and, excuse me, like here. Yeah, or maybe even further out than that, like there. And it's with the idea that it can be crushed down and then brought back out again. That should be fine because the other half gets caught there and then you see that. So literally you should just need that one half. And then I will probably do maybe like this. Again, this goes behind everything, so it's fine if I go over the lines a little bit because you won't see it. Like that. And then on this side, like that probably is fine. Does it look a little silly? It does right now, but it's kind of a useful part in the middle rather than something that you stare at. Basically the same thing for a lot of months, and then suddenly I stop liking them and have to switch. I have like 4 or 5 dishes on rotation of the year for that reason. Interesting. Poor veggies, don't roast them. Call them horrible names. Oh dear. Pretty much similar. I like to think, I like time to switch off to something else, so I experiment by random stuff. I can get like that to an extent, but I am much more, mine is like summer food in the summer, winter food in the winter. I love stews and soups and stuff like that, but I just like them more in the winter, and so I stop eating them for several months of the year. Ooh. Trying to think of where this would go. I think, okay, I think this is gonna look really silly, but I think it needs to go behind this also. I think we could do like kind of a, oh, that's the wrong color. Like this maybe? And then just do the whole thing, like, as if the rest of it isn't there. Because, yeah, I mean, none of that really moves, does it? The hat, do we want it to move a little bit? We might want the hat to move a little bit. Okay, we'll do these. Oh, but then I wanted the eyes. Ah. Okay, I have to do the eyes separately, don't I? Well, I don't have to, but I'm going to choose to do the eyes separately. Okay, with that in mind, this is going to look really weird, but that's okay. This is going to be this, basically, which is a piece we can use, which doesn't include the jaw, for all the other bits, like the spikes. Oh dear. There we go. And as a base for the eyes, if not for the eyes themselves. Yes. And you will not see most of this, because it's going to be completely covered by the mouth. Ooh, actually, do you want to go the whole way down? We might not want to go the whole way down. I'm realizing it might interact badly. We could do like this. Maybe. So it gives me like a little leeway, but isn't as dramatic. Yeah. Okay. Because yeah, I still need to be able to do the full mouth open, which that allows. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. My favourite brand has been changed and stopped. Like my favourite dill enhanced tuna can. No! And things I've tried as a replacement have so far not cut it. Damn it, I hate it when that happens. That, yeah, no, I've definitely had a few things like that happen, unfortunately. There used to be, okay, so these days, I will say, it has resulted in me just making my own kimchi, which is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. It's not that expensive to make, nor does it take me that much time, all things considered. So it has been a net positive, I suppose. But my favorite kimchi, they stopped stocking it a couple years ago, and I was devastated. I was devastated. And again, technically, it has had the positive of, like, I can make my own kimchi, that's fine. And, like, over the last couple of years, I've got a recipe now that I really like, and I use a lot, so that's good, I suppose. But also, oi oi, oi oi, it was so nice to just sometimes be able to, like, buy it in stores without having to be like, I guess I have to make it every time. It was nice. I liked that. Oh dear. And I feel like kimchi's only gotten more popular, so it was kind of wild to me that they got rid of it. Incredibly boring diet on most days. Cooking myself doesn't really motivate me to try new labor-heavy recipes, which is fair. I also am a big fan for that reason of, like, the slow cooker. Of putting on the slow cooker with something in it, because it smells great throughout the day, so you get all the good smells, which is nice. I like that. I like all the good smells. But then also, yeah, if for example you've got other things going on, you don't have to worry because the slow cooker kind of handles it for you, which is nice. I'm a fan of the slow cooker. Did I do these ones kind of softer? Oh, zoom out, please. Ah, yeah, kind of. Ah, dear. After a meeting with the accountants, oh, good luck, Struble. I hope it goes good. I love easy stuff, so nookable stuff is nice for me. At most, I boil water for macaroni or spaghetti. Fair. Most days, I throw some meat alternative in the air fry, cut up some veggies, and put on all the wrap in a hummus. Ooh, or make spicy noodles. Spicy noodles are delicious. I love spicy noodles. Okay. I think I'm happy. I do want to do the bink bonk and then do some, just a little bit over the top of, yup. Oh, I'm doing the wrong color, that's why. Just a little bit over the top of these. And then okay. Yeah. That feels good. That feels good. Like a little bit of something, something. Okay. And then we can do the thin in-betweeny lines, of which there are a couple. Like so, and so. And then that there. The hat ones we'll do separately because if the hat's going to move, then the lines kind of also... Well, do the lines have to move, actually? No, you know what? I take it back. I'm not doing the hat one separately. In fact, I'm going to do them right now because they actually don't need to move separately, even if the hat moves a little bit. I can have the shadow move if I want, but this could probably stay stationary. There we go. And then... there we are. Yeah, there's no point giving myself extra work if that's not even going to move. And then... nice. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna look so silly if I bring... like, look at that! All of the layers. All of the layers. Oh dear. We have a local store, the farmer's market, owned by a Korean lady. She makes the best kimchi. I don't think I'll go back to the general store bought, but I also don't think I can make it as good at home. My first batches of kimchi were awful, I will say. Like, I've gotten better at it over the years, but like the first few I made were... I was unimpressed. I was unimpressed with myself. I was like, nope, this is not kimchi that I like. This isn't what I like in kimchi. But thankfully, yeah, it's something that I've improved at a little bit over the years. And yeah, the first one I made I think was really oniony. Like really, really oniony. And like, I don't hate onions by any stretch, but also, like, there's a limit. There's a limit. And that was... some people would probably love it like that. Not for me. Not for me. Again, over the years, it's definitely something that I feel like I've improved at. And made it more to how I like it. Is it as good as the one I used to buy? Kind of. It's close. It's not got everything that the one that I used to buy had, unfortunately. But I guess that still means that there's room for improvement, huh? I can keep improving it and keep improving it. These days, though, I am at a place where I'm much happier with it each time. So I'm like, I'm yeah, less fussed in changing it. Okay. The eyes are okay to have on the same because the squint is going to be very quick. So I'm just going to switch between the both. Rather than having like a full eye open, eye close. There's just no reason. No reason on this one. Oh dear. Alright. They do look a little quizzical here. More quizzical than they're meant to look. You know what, we can put that on there too. Nice. Cute. And then we could do a squinted eyes for like when the fireball comes out. Nearly finished my tea. But since we're only streaming for another hour anyway, do I want to make another cup of tea? Or thing is, we're only streaming for an hour. I guess I probably don't need another cup of tea. I like having it. I don't need it. Oh dear. Yes, always yes. But JH, I don't need a cup of tea. Like, I will survive without a cup of tea. I just want one. Just being picky and wanting one. There we are. Ooh. Okay. And I'm gonna do like a few of the lines around here as well. Yeah. Oh dear. Will you? I wouldn't take such a risk. Or the risk that I won't survive. Oh dear. That would be very sad if I did die, I suppose. You know what? You do bring up a fair and valid point. It'd be very sad if cause of death was I didn't have a cup of tea and I really needed one. There we go, that's a little better. A little bit neater in there. Very sad cause of death. Okay. That's good. Actually, let's merge these two. And then make them a little bit invisible. And I'm just going to do the squint over the top. So I kind of got them in the same sort of space. There we go. And then make it a little bigger. There you are. And then put a little bag underneath because that's still important. And then... Wow. And then across there. Not quite. Like that. There you go. And then... a little squint, and then I do think actually this one should be a little bit, maybe the other one should be as well, a little bit highlighted at the edges. Ooh. Ooh, there you go. Maybe the other one should have been too. I don't know. Not that. I guess it's not too late. I could put a little bit on it. I don't know. Maybe on the outside rather than the top. Okay, a little bit, a little bit. Oh, also the blue. Yes. Wait. Just a little bit. Yes. Like so. Makes the eyes look nice and glowy. There you go. Oh, no, that's not the right brush, is it? There you go. That's the right brush. Okay. And then... Whee! Copy, edit, paste. Because not as important that they're individual for this one tiny frame. Instead, do them like that. And then... Okay. And erase those, because you won't see them. There we go. That should look good. That should look good. A cute lack of tea. Alright, you know, I might actually go make a cup of tea quickly. If everyone is alright with me taking like a 2-minute break just to make a new cuppa. Oh dear. I think I might take the opportunity to make a new cup of tea. I can show you everything we've drawn, but it's going to look like hell. What do you think? It's because it's just outlines right now. Well, it's also, yeah, you can see through everything. So it kind of looks like a little bit weird. Perfect. First try. Thank you. The next bit would be the hat. The tail of the hat separately. The neck separately and both wings separately. We're very close to getting all of the outlines in that we actually need. And then it's just the fire. Making T2. Okay. Maybe I'll put you on this. There you go. So you can see some finished art while I quickly make a tea break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, like genuinely. I'm just going to quickly boil the kettle. So I'll be back in a sec. Did my music give up while we were gone again? Every single time. It's generally gone for 2 minutes. The music. I'm done then. Then I'm not going to play anymore. 2 seconds. Let me bring that back for you. Apollo Geese. The satin silence. The sound of our own breathing. Alright. Get that back over there. Need a tea camera where it's just facing the kettle table. We do actually have a new kettle, Jason, because a couple months ago, maybe like a month and a bit ago, our kettle finally died. I had been using it since I left home. We'd had that kettle for like 12 years and it died. It died and it had been dying for a while. The lid also did not sit on anymore, so you had to like hold it on as you were pouring it and stuff like that. It had a few issues anyway, but yeah, it fully died. So we got a new one, and this one's LED. So now it glows blue while it's bubbling, and it's see-through, so you can watch it all happening on the inside. It's very cool. It's a cool teapot. We invested a little bit. Actually, where webcams were, it's true for that. Some people in the office got tired to go look if there were any coffee left in the kettle, so they set up a camera. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Coffee moves the technology forward. Yeah. Don't we have internet-based commanding for kettles these days? Yeah, if you have like smart homes, I think you can do stuff like that. I will say, Shiny, but you have to bear in mind though, again, like Shiny does work in creating like security technology for banks and stuff like that. Like, they do pretty intense security stuff. Very against smart homes. Anything that can listen to them speaking, no. No. So we don't have any smart technology in the house because it's like, yeah, not Shifty. Shiny is quite adamant about not having that, which I think is very fair. Again, there are certain things you would not want to say aloud around them if they were listening, and it's like, yeah, I get it. Dear. So we have no smart technology in this house. Yeah. I believe there's even internet standard for such protocol. Probably. I think it died 2 seconds. Also, Casa, good morning. Welcome on in. Only a moment before you returned. Fair. Okay, so we're pretty close. You have one of those. Like, there's all the pretty ones where you can see all the insides. I like it. It's very cool. I have smart lights, but those are kind of dumb. Do you have to just go like on, off? Makes sense, yeah. It means he can say stuff aloud without worrying about something listening to him and recording it, which is good because, again, some of the stuff that he does, you can't say aloud and have someone record it. It'd become problematic. So yeah, I don't think any of the people in his team really use smart technology for that reason if they work from home. Just to be safe. All right. I forgot. Oh, isn't the clap on clap? Oh, because those are very fun. Probably not as fun to actually live with full time, but as like a passive enjoyer of clap on, clap off from someone who doesn't have them in the house is very funny. Very funny. Again, probably less funny if you're dealing with it day in, day out, but I'm not dealing with it day in, day out. I think it's very funny. Clap on, clap off. Oh dear. Yes. Most people who work in tech tend to dislike smart home because security is a nightmare. Yeah. I think, I don't think anyone that he works with has smart home stuff just for, like, safety reasons. Because I remember, I want to, like, you know, I've mentioned before, like, I have, like, some certain friends that work in technology and sometimes they get, like, deals and they're like, Jelly, did you want any like smart home stuff, because we have had these returns and refunded and we can get you like a good deal on them? And I'm like, that's very kind of you, let me double check with Shiny, see how Shiny feels. And Shiny was like, no, we're not bringing it into the house. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he like, yeah, it did explain afterwards of like, yeah, this is why we can't really do that while I'm working from home and stuff like that. And it's like, that is super fair and valid, and I had not thought of that, but also it was a very like a no kind of reaction of like, we can't have that. Yeah, no, it does logically make a lot of sense. And to be fair, I say some unhinged stuff walking around the house. I'm singing all the time. I don't necessarily want something listening to me. It's nothing that like is worse than I'd say on stream, but I'm quite happy with that being like confined to stream most of the time. I'm good with it being here. Hi, I'm back. How are you doing, Nat? Welcome back. Only for the Google Home. Nothing else gets connected to it, though. We have remote control bulbs. They don't have microphones. We can change the color of the app. So you could turn all the lights in your house to, like, red. Because that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. See, now that I can get on board with. Oh dear, like just like things are tense. Let me turn all of the lights in the house bright red. Danger house. I always imagine if you had clap on clap off lights, so the person, the partner actually doing the deed loudly enough, you could turn it into a rave. How you doing, Cresso? Good morning. I do enjoy controlled heating for my phone, but it's not smart. It can't hear me. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I have anything specifically smart unless one counts my Apple TV or the automatic vacuum. Do you have one of those ones that like crawls around the house? What they call Roomba? Do you have a Roomba? Very cool. Oh dear. You can have all the light spooky colors for spooky seasons. I love that. That's very fun. Have it automated to home alarm, and if someone breaks in, lamps turn red. Scare the shit out of them. You've broken into the wrong house. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very funny. Very funny. Alright, that's neck. That's neck. Oh dear. It's the only reason I'd buy it. Yee. So they have a motion sensor in the hall, but nothing has a microphone. Yeah, so they can't listen to you basically. Not the ones where it's like, hi, blank name. I used to have a Roomba, but now it's another brand I use. But same sort of thing where it like crawls along the floor and like sucks things up. Little floor hoover gremlin. They're very cute. Something about, you know, there was a conversation that they had on the radio a while ago which really struck a chord with me, where they were like, things that aren't cute but that trigger the cute thing in your brain where you go like, oh, that's, I don't know, it's like about that's cute. And they were like, what is not cute by societal standards but triggers the cuteness thing in your brain? And I feel like Roombas were a really common one. Like a lot of people were like, it's the tiny floor vacuums. Something about them triggers the cute, like, in the brain where it's like, that's adorable. For me, it's the front half of lorries, or you call them, what do you call them in America? I can draw them quickly. Lorries is what we call them here. I don't think you call them lorries, but it's truck, maybe truck. They look like this at the front, and they have like the wheels there and there, and then they have like the big old thing behind them, or like, well, it kind of goes out the same, like they have their window up there, and then they have like big long guy like this, like that. What is this? What is this? You know? Wait, hello, what is this? Maybe a truck? We call them lorries here, so I know this is a lorry. Lasbil is this Lasbil, and you have like little guy in there. Wheel. The truck, not trailer. I don't think trailer because it's really big. My friend named her Roomba Terror of Cats, and she has the alert on her phone saying Terror of Cats is stuck on a cliff. Lorry. I can get a picture of Lorry and then we can double check. I think it's called Lorry. No, it's called Lorry here. I think it's truck elsewhere. Lorry. Here you go. This is a good looking lorry. And there's a fella in it. There you go. Perfect. Let me load this lorry. Open. Yep. This is a lorry. This is a lorry. Yeah, like an 18-wheeler truck. Yeah. This is lorry. So the thing that triggers my cute aggression for things that aren't cute is when you see them driving and it's just this bit. Oh, let me do this in red actually. When you see them on the road but they don't have the big thing behind them, it's just this bit. And it's just this bit driving down the road. I don't know what it is, that triggers the cute response in me. Every single time I see them and like you don't see like the rest of like all of this, like all of this is like gone. Yeah, you don't see any of that. It's just this. I'm like, that's so cute. That is such a, like, so cute. Like, look at them. Is it like, where's the rest of his stuff gone? Like, who took his backpack? Someone stole his backpack. He doesn't have his lunch with him anymore. It's cute. I don't know, because it feels like something's missing, because you just don't see it that often where they're like without their big old back piece. Like normally it's the full shebang. So yeah, when it's just the front bit, it's like, oh, someone stole their backpack. Where did it go? Oh dear. It is like baby lorry. It's a tiny baby lorry. Oh no, it's lost all of its extra things. Where'd they go? It's misplaced them. It's very cute. I don't know, again, it triggers the cute aggression in me for things that are not traditionally cute. This is what I think is cute. I think this here, adorable. And when I see this driving down the motorway without its back, I'm just like, oh, Little guy, cute little guy. How did this happen? Oh dear. I've seen K cars. I know Shiny likes K cars. Very boxy. Yeah. Oh dear. Or Nissan Cube. Nissan Cube. He's just a little guy. My one is Matcha Bowl. You think Matcha Bowl is cute? That's a good one. I you know what? I can see it. They forgot to bring the back part. Yeah, it's like, oh, he's just trying his best. And now next time you see it, you're gonna see it on the road and be like, oh, so cute, just the front of a lorry. I'm cutting out to low white truck. All right. Hear me out, Slerol. Okay. This is a, what do we say? It was an 18-wheeler truck. 18-wheeler truck. Very normal, all right? Now, you're driving along and you don't see the full 18-wheeler truck. You only see this bit. They don't have the load on the back. What is your response? How do you feel about seeing a truck, like, without the bit on the back? Like, just this bit of the truck. How does this make you feel? Because it makes me feel cute aggression. It's lost its backpack. Wait, let it go. Someone's stolen his backpack. Give it back to him. He had his lunch in there. You need to give him his backpack back. He's lost all of his things. Also, it feels like if it like went in a pothole, it would trip over really badly because it's so front heavy. It'd be like, ah. He's just a little guy. Oh dear. Regular cars are like regular nosed dogs, and K cars are like the smushy faced guys. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh dear. A little truck, just a little guy. I did see the other day and I thought it looked quite silly. It triggers cute aggression into me. I'm just like, it's so cute. Look at it. It's the front. It's just the front. Adorable. Like, if you have the whole thing, I don't think twice. Like this, I wouldn't look twice. That's just the truck. This, adorable. I don't know why. He's just a little guy that hasn't got any loot yet. He's between things. Oh, it's just something about it. It really triggers the cute thing in me where I'm just like, it's so cute. They do look silly when you see them on the highway, and yeah, they do look like, it looks like if they hit a pothole, they'd be like, they'd like face plant straight up because they're so front heavy. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know, something about it just gives me the cute aggression, and I really like them. Oh dear. Whenever we're driving and we see one, I'm just like, nah. Just a little guy. Oh. Ah yes, my drawing of a truck. Let me just there you go, there we go. Get that gone. We don't actually need that right now. We kind of need this a little bit more. I had to draw a truck really quickly though. It was very important. It's very important that I drew a truck. The CD players. CD players make you feel cute aggression. Is it like a specific type of CD player? Or any old CD player? Oh dear. They do be looking silly when I see them on the highway. They do. They just topple over. Oh dear. I'm trying to think of anything else. It's like kittens and like puppies and stuff that's like traditionally cute doesn't count. So it's got to be something that wouldn't be considered traditionally cute. Like, and so yeah, for me it's the front of lorries is cute. I'm trying to think of other things people find cute. There was a lot of interesting suggestions on the day, like when the question was asked. Because again, this was asked on the radio. They were just like, what's something that is not traditionally cute that you find cute? Also, I've realized I need to do the thing where I'm at the stage now where things need to be slightly bigger than they currently are. So I am going to do same thing I do every time basically, which is just to keep an eye on like the size of the emote. Is do this and then change the canvas size to a little larger, because yeah, these bits that are now like going off the side, I do need to have the extra space for, but you can see the size of the finished emote will be that square. Yeah, so it's okay if stuff goes outside of it. Oh dear. Any CD player is cute. Oh, I'm trying to think of other things that like some certain things I'm like they give me nostalgia, but they don't necessarily hit the cute thing for me. It's like, well, again, I guess nostalgia and cute can be pretty hand in hand. Hmm. Hmm. No, nothing else really hits me in the same way that lorries do. Lorries hit me pretty good. I don't know. And like, it's also not a super regular occurrence, but like, it happens regularly enough where I'm like, yeah, lorries are pretty cute. Lorries are pretty cute. I like them a lot. Oh. I think they're pretty cool, and I like them a lot. Again, I don't see them super frequently, but enough where it's like, it's become like a trend almost, that when I see one, you know I'm gonna be like, aww, little guy. There we go. Also, yes, this is just an extension of like where the lines were going already. It does look a little silly because it's kind of just like extending the neck, but it's also because you won't see most of this. You might see it most like this. So I'm just keeping it going a little bit longer just in case, but like, it's probably not necessary. I'm probably gonna put this in here, and then, yeah. We don't even need the lines, I think, after that point, to be honest. Or maybe, though, we could have that be a bit evener. Yeah, more like that. Okay, cool. And then we can do the wings and everything like that. Chinese landers give me cute aggression, like, why are they so pretty? Oh my god, let me bite them. Oh, what about a ball of yarn? Oh, no, not a ball of yarn. Specifically, like, the ends of yarn, like yarn cakes, when people recake their yarn. That's pretty cute. Like the little bits at the end where people are like, yeah, I have like this leftover, so I'm gonna turn it into a yarn cake. The yarn cakes, very cute. All right. Yeah, yarn cakes I'd put up there in cute. Think about it. Think about the vibes. Oh, no, that's the truck. I now have it where I'm like, instead of clicking like the reference, I'm just clicking this truck. Oh dear. Not super useful. Not super useful. These will also have to be on different levels. Gradient yarn cakes especially. Yeah, when they have like one gradient left. Like they've done nearly every gradient, so they only have the last little bit. Very cute. Yeah, no, yeah. Yarn cakes, very cute. Again, you will not see most of this. I know it looks kind of dramatic, but you won't see most of it, so it's okay. Hi, Jinx. Good morning. Hi, Jinx. Important question. Importanter question, right? Right? This here, normal truck, normal, I think it's an 18-wheeler truck, normal 18-wheeler truck. When it's just this, how does it make you feel? when you see driving on a highway, just this guy, not the full truck, not the full carriage, just this little bit, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? Also, hi Skull, hi Hijinks, hi Wild. Let me get you the shoutouts while you're thinking. Well, how does this make you feel? Oh dear. Anyone is welcome to answer in chat, by the way. It doesn't have to be specifically Hijinks. For anyone new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly, my pronouns are he, him. My stream is an 18 plus space, so if you are under the age of 18, I will have to ask you to leave. And we're currently just working on some emotes for Grim. So we're just doing some dragon. This is going to be an animated emote, which is why we're doing everything in separate layers. We've already done like one static emote for them as well. So we've got like we're getting there. Oh dear, it's a cool little, in it, it's a baby truck. Yeah, it's gonna tip over and bonk its nose. It's lost its backpack. It's cute, isn't it? I'm so glad to have found so many like-minded people that now when they look at the front of a truck, it's just like, look at him. He's lost his backpack. He could fall over on one little pothole. He'd smush his nose into the ground. He's just a little guy. Every time we see one of these on the road and it's just the front bit, I'm just like, no. They look like they're gonna go vroom vroom, they're gonna go really quickly. Reminds me of a little chihuahua. It's so front heavy. Just a little guy. Yeah, we've been talking about things that aren't traditionally cute that give you cuteness aggression, and the one for me is the front of trucks. like, or like front of lorries, we call them here. But like, yeah, the front part, when it's just a little front of a lorry driving, so cute. It's so cute. I don't know. Something about it. It triggers the cuteness aggression in me pretty hardcore. It's really cute. And yeah, every time I see them, I'm just like, no. It's so cute. And it turns out it's not just me. You're in good company. There's a lot of us here that think that the front of a lorry is just kind of cute. Because it is. Arguably it is. And we are right. It is kind of cute. Also, this is going to be animated, so what we're doing is we're just drawing things in separate layers so that we can animate them in Live 2D. Live 2D is the same program that we use for making VTuber models, so we're kind of splitting it up as if it's almost like a simplified VTuber model. And yeah, which is why if I bring in all the layers right now, it's going to look a little bit cursed, because you require like all these different... Oh, do I have the eyes on separate layers? Wait a minute. Oh, I don't need that. That's a waste. There you go. Yeah, you kind of have them all layered up ready to become a VTuber, effectively. So it looks a little bit silly, but it means it'll animate nicely later. The other thing is I don't have any of the colors in yet, so they will also make more sense once colors are in. But I'm getting all the lines done. We have to do a bit of a short stream today. I can actually only be live for another half an hour. I should probably turn raids off after this, shouldn't I? Since we'll only be live for like another half an hour after this. Yeah, I probably should. Also, hijinks, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, you know the vibes. If you need to go look after yourself, please do. Ah, dear. Ours, however, generally look less cute than that. Ours look like Megatron, but is it just the front of Megatron? Because that's kind of cute in its own way. Oh dear. You definitely asked the right person. Yes. I just had cute aggression and I can't help but remember a content creator making a metal song with that title. What, cute aggression? That's a good name. And Kavoda, good morning. Also, Borodar Skull, thank you for the hydrate. We actually made a new cup of tea as well. Oh dear. Just the front of Megatron, just the front little bit. Adorable. Do I have any examples of like these that we've made before, by the way? Sorry, I know this looks kind of weird. I could try and... The problem is I have stuff, but I'm like, this isn't necessarily like... I don't label any of... Oh, I froze. Uh-oh. Oh no, my OBS is frozen. Oh! I've angered. I was just like looking through my pictures and I'm like, these are... I don't label any of my images, so I just don't know what any of these are. I can get rid of this one because that one I was making during the craftathon. Snapshot jelly, thank you. Oh, that's a foot. Put that away. There's the scraps. But that's I probably don't need a lot of it. I'm trying to find. I just want to put an emote somewhere. What if I add? I'll add a new image. You know what? I'll add a new image, and I'm not going to label it. You know, why start now? I just wanted to show you some of the emotes we've made that are animated. I animated the one from yesterday. Let's see if it wants to show you. Look at that. See, we had the one from yesterday animated. We had... Whose else have we animated? Fairies? Which I think was this one. Yeah. We did fairies. Oh yeah, we had Rosie's. Should this one? Yeah. We've done a few. We cut them all out like this. So in the end, they do make sense. It's just before we do it, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It doesn't make sense for a minute. No, Live 2D. Live 2D is what it's done with. All of these are done with Live 2D. Yeah. I'm a Live 2D main because I do like a lot of VTuber stuff. And so Live 2D is great for 2D VTubers. So it's kind of where my knowledge lies more of. You need to sleep. Go sleep. You're good. You're good. You were thinking of Optimus Prime. There's nothing wrong with that. The labeling is overrated. I don't need to know what any of these labels are. It's fine. It does just mean like, I'm like, oh, let me find something. Nope. 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 What else do I have? You have these ones? Yeah, these ones which we looked before. Nope, neither of those. Actually, I don't have any more. So there's images elsewhere, but I don't know where they are. Yeah. Is anime book? Live 2D. Do you want me to type it in chat? I can type it in chat if you're curious. It's pretty common. A lot of people do use Live 2D. There you go. That's if you're interested. But it's the one that a lot of people use for VTubers. If you're looking to make, VTuber models, Live 2D is a really, really common one. And you'll see even if you visit the website for it, like a lot of it is very either VTubing or like visual novel kind of leaning, because that's what it was made for. But you can also make it with emotes and stuff like that, and they have a similar bouncy quality to VTubers because you're adding physics and stuff like that. Yeah. Many thank you, Supreme. We're actually up to date at the moment. I'm on schedule for so far, touch wood. Doesn't happen often, but we are currently technically on schedule, which is a nice feeling. A nice feeling indeed. What is this? Did I add this and then just not draw on it? Yeah, must have. Okay, that's fine. I can use that layer. There we go. Wah. Wah. Interesting. Never heard of it before. I am actually not surprised by that. Again, unless you're someone who is into making VTubers, really. It's not a super common program. Like, again, like, would you pick it over other animating software? Maybe not. But if you're someone who does a lot, because, like, I guess the process is a little different, but because my background is that of making VTubers, for those who aren't aware, do I have that on screen at least? Can I at least show you my VTuber models? I don't know. I don't know if I can. Everything is such a mess in these scenes. I need to clean them up at some point. If I do this, it's probably gonna be really loud for a second. Oh no, it's quiet. Yeah. We made this VTuber in, like, by the way, 2 weeks. So this was a really speedy model. But yeah, stuff like this is kind of where my background comes from as far as like making emotes and stuff like that. I do VTubers. So I make my emotes in the same kind of way that I make the VTuber models, and I use the same program for it as well. Yeah. Oh dear, I showed you my model. Please respond. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I do. But you can also see, like, again, if you've watched any VTuber models, like, obviously this is following my face moving. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I do. I've made a lot of models over the years. I think I am in the 30s now for models I've made a lot. I need to actually finish making more. Because I really enjoy making VTuber models. They're very fun. I made another one since this, which was really cool, which was like an elf model that had really good hair physics. I was really pleased with how the hair worked out for that one. I want to get that one, because this one was a speedy model. This one was like a 2 weeks kind of deal. But it was mainly, this whole model was mainly as a test for the nose, like to make sure that the nose worked, because consider that the nose is, like, it's all 2D, right? All of this is live 2D, it's all 2D. But, like, the nose is a very 3D aspect of the face. The rigging on the nose I wanted to use this model basically to practice the face rigging with, like, a more, larger smile that needed to, again, because you need the smile background to hide into the face, and also, yeah, for the 3D nose on top of it as well. And I think it worked pretty damn well, honestly. And now I can add that nose to whatever model I like. But yeah, definitely, it was a test. A test of the brain more than anything else. But I like how it ended up, so it was okay. I'm a big fan of it. But it doesn't surprise me when people are like, I haven't heard of it, especially if they do like animation stuff, because I think unless you're specifically getting into making models, or if you're specifically into, you're making art for visual novels, that is a program that's very used for those two things, and it doesn't really break out much from there. So, like, if you're not someone who has a history of making VTuber models or working on that specific type of, like, again, visual novels, the fact that people haven't heard of it doesn't surprise me. And not at all. Not even a little bit. Because it's definitely it's the program that people use for that. That being said, if you are looking to get into making 2D models, and this goes to anyone in chat, Live 2D is probably the most used for rigging, specifically for rigging. It's the one that everyone uses, and thus, it has like 10,000 tutorials for it online. Like, it is, because it is like, it kind of has a monopoly on VTuber stuff, to be honest, especially, well, no, specifically 2D VTuber stuff, not 3D, doesn't do 3D, but if you're looking to become a 2D VTuber model, or if you're looking to make 2D VTuber models, yeah, the Live 2D kind of has a monopoly on it. It's the one that everyone uses, and thus, and unless you come from a VTuber corporation like HoloLive, which uses its own rigging software. Yeah, I think there are reasons they do that, but outside of like those kind of groups, yeah, Live 2D is just, yeah, they've kind of monopolized it. Like, they are the company that does it, which good for them, I suppose. You know what? Good for them. But it does mean as well, as far as like learning programs goes, because it's the one that everyone uses for 2D VTuber models, there's 10,000 tutorials out there to do basically anything you could possibly want, which also helps me a lot with the stuff that I do. Because, yeah, like, I don't know that I'd know necessarily how to do all this kind of stuff without those tutorials. I've watched hundreds of hours of tutorials at this point. I've also been making models for, like... well, I've been making models since I was drawing with trackpad. So it's been about 4 years. 4 years of making models. I'm not as good as a lot of other people because I don't do it consistently. And so, like, I'm often behind. But, like, the stuff that I do, I'm pretty pleased with. And again, I've really enjoyed trying to incorporate more of my personal art style into model making. And making them a little bit more like the rest of my art. Very fun. Very, very fun. Let's see, because this will need... like that. And then, like... oh, no, actually, I kind of want... okay, no, I do need it like that, but I need the eyes to be over the top. I'm realizing that's okay. Because... oh no, actually the eyes are fine. They can stay there then. Okay, I can stay there. I can stay there. Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you. Jelly-chan, why won't you let me raid you? I bring with me Desleril anyway. It's because I'm ending in a few minutes. I'm sorry, Pipia. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just because I'm ending in a few minutes. And so I was like, well, I don't want Pipia to waste her lovely raid on me when I'm gonna, like, end anyway. Like, you could find someone who's going to be here, like, way longer. Yeah, I have to do a really short stream today, Pipia. To be responsible. I have to do a responsible short stream, but it's okay. We got to show a lot of stuff off, and I like that. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Bring the Slerol anyway. Thank you. It's very kind. But also, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just, yeah, I'm ending. I'm ending in a minute. I don't hate Pipia. No, not true. No, that's a falsity. We love Pipia here. Oh dear. I will say, I was telling people the other day, Pipia, how I accidentally named one of the dodos a rude name, and I really didn't mean to, and it wasn't until you said it aloud that I was like, wait a minute, we can't call the dodo Dill. We can't call them Dill. It doesn't sound right. But like, genuinely, when I typed it in chat, it was just like, it's a herb name. The name of a herb. Dill the dodo. Can't call them Dill dodo. Absolutely not. I was not trying to make you say anything lewd. I promise. A complete accident. Because did you know you can claim dodos in Pipia's stream? And you can name them. You can name your dodos. But don't name them Dill. Don't do that. Because then it sounds like you've said something rude. Don't call them that. We love a daily dodo. We do. Oh, dear good man, be responsible. Thank you. I'm going to be very responsible. Let me get the Pipia shoutouts as well, because Pipia is a very talented artist. And we love Pipia here. Not Dill the dodo. Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, dear. I genuinely, like, from the bottom of my heart, did not realize what it would sound like when you say Dill Dodo. Like, yeah, I was just like, Dill's a nice herby name. We're gonna make them a herby bean. And then, yeah, and then you were like, I don't know if we can call them that, because that's like Dill Dodo. And I'm like, oh no, that's not what I was thinking at all. Oh dear, like, yeah, genuinely did not notice that it sounded lewd. And then Stevel was like, classic jelly, and I was like, no! I would never. I'll be cursed in my own streams, but I very much try and keep the cursed energy to my stream and my stream alone. I don't take that energy with me. I would never on purpose do that. How dare you, Stevel? How dare you? Classic jelly my ass. Like, absolutely not. I would never do that. Oh, dear. Wait, we're being responsible today? I did not get the memo. I'm not ready to be responsible. Celebrating Procrastination Day. Oh, you know what? As you deserve. You've been working really hard. If you want a Procrastination Day, unironically, deserved. A deserved Procrastination Day. Yeah, I have to go out early because our shops close at like 2 p.m, so... I have to leave stream a little earlier today to make sure that I can go do that. But yeah, that's the only reason. It's just that. Just stuff closing really, really early here. Rural living. Spread the curse. No! Dildodo. No dildodo. It was very funny. You'll rue this day. Oh dear, now responsibility. Oh, you need to go to sleep? If you need to go to sleep, Slarrel, you're all good. You're all good. If you need to get your Z's. Oh dear. Also, yeah, we can show off where we've got to. Look at this. It is a bit cursed, but that's okay. It's intended. This bit needs to be full because, yeah, the only bit we need now is the... Well, we need the stars on the hat and such, but I'm kind of just getting the layers in. It looks pretty good. There you go. Yeah, perfect. You can kind of see, though, I think, even with all of the noise, the vibes... it's a trust me. It's a trust me. It's gonna look great. Drew a lot of dodos. None of them are fully finished, though. Listen, do you think you'd ever make, like, dodo stickers, Pipia? Poor Pipia's like, I'm gonna stop going to Jelly Stream because he always tells me to make merch. Would you ever make dodo stickers, do you think, Pipia? Oh, also, Pipia, important question. Alright, look at this. Look at this. Yeah? Lorry? Truck? 18-wheeler truck? Lorry? Whatever you want to call it. You see this? Alright? How does this make you feel? How does this make you feel? When you see just the front of the lorry driving without its whole, like, back. Without all of that. Just this bit driving down the road. How do you feel? How does it make you feel? I can get around it. I need to be responsible. I'm off to work. Oh, it was lovely to see you. By the way, for those who don't know, Supreme Doom is doing a partner push right now. If anyone can spare a lurk, especially in the evenings, if you're looking for places to go art along, do some chill vibes in the evenings, please go send some love to Supreme Doom. Yeah, she is pushing for partner. We love that. You don't like it? You don't like it? Looks like they got a big chin. They look very small though. This triggers my cute aggression, Sloth and Pipia. So when I see this, I'm like, it's so cute. He could trip and bonk his nose. He's lost his backpack. Someone's taken his backpack. He's just a little guy. I love him. I love the front of trucks. I think they are so cute. Oh dear. Adios, Doom. Adios. Oh dear. I think they are so cute. I think they are really cute and I like them a lot and they trigger cute aggression in me. Like, look at the little guy. It looks like it could do a fun... Doesn't it? Like, if it hits a pothole, it's just gonna, like, stub its nose. Like, like, isn't that really cute? Like, giant head, tiny body. His giant head, tiny body. Yes. Oh, my God. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. I really like it. Oh, dear. Stub its nose and delete me. Yeah. Yeah, but like in a cute way. Like in a cute way. Alright, I do think as well, we've done, well, I need to end pretty soon, so like I'm gonna start rounding things off. I am gonna keep working on this off stream, don't worry, Grim. For those who aren't aware as well, this is being made for Grim. So if you want to see, finished pieces and stuff like that, make sure that you are over with Grim. I might have to wait a second to do the big shout out. I'm not sure. Let me see. Well, let me. I have to wait 19 seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna continue working this. I just need to nip out the other Grim. I do like when we have two people with the same name in chat, though. It always brings good vibes. We've actually got 3 Grims in this community. No, 4 Grims in this community. All good Grims. 3 of the Grims, though, do have GRIMM, so double... No. 2 of the Grims are GRIMM, and the others are not double M. Because we have Grim Reaper. Wait, we have 2 Grim Reapers, though. I don't know if Grim Reaper counts as a Grim. We have to wait till I have to start streaming. Well, I mean, I can shout you out now, but that's very fair. You know, the people that, like, follow and subscribe first, you get founders badges and stuff like that, so it's always worth getting in early. It's worth getting in early and following. But I will be ending the stream there at the very least. Oh, then Diddy, giant head up. Hey, up. Sorry about that. Oh, that was just me showing the stuff to Grim. My bad. I don't know why that was on screen. Not that you saw anything particularly exciting. Ah, dear. Not I need to change my old name. Or to Grim Wolf. Or be Wolf instead. Nah, I think Grim's a good name. All the people that I've met that have Grim in their name have had good vibes, so I only have good vibes associated with Grim as a username. I don't know if you need to change that. It's the same feeling I have when I find other jellies in the wild. Like when you're like going around and you find jellies, like here, there, and everywhere. Like, oh my god, a jelly. It's exciting. It's a good vibe. It's nothing but good vibes. Oh. Okay. We could raid into Lily. Lily we made an emote for earlier. So 2 schmeckens actually. I'll bring it up on screen for you. We actually made an emote for Lily earlier. I need to send it to Lily. Where is it? There it is. I need to send it to Lily, but we actually made this for Lily earlier. So we could just send you all across to Lily, the person who got the emote in the first place, because they've actually gone live. Let's go do that. That would be nice. It's nice to raid the people that we're making art for when we can. Obviously, most of the time we cannot, simply just because everyone has different, like, raid schedules and stuff. Yeah, I had to do a really, really short one. But tomorrow, we're going to be dressed as a goblin and doing your tarot readings all day. So, you might have a short one today, but tomorrow we could be doing up to 8 hours. And we'll be doing tarot readings. I've never been in the tarot category before. I hope everyone's nice. I've never been over there before, and I'm only really going to be over there for 1 day, so I hope everyone's nice. But yeah, we're going to be doing that tomorrow. It should be good fun. So yeah, oh, by the way as well, if you're not in the Discord and you want information, I'm going to repost basically, like after stream today, how tomorrow is going to work, so that if anyone wants to work it out ahead of time, they know what's going on. But yeah, it's all in the Discord, all the information, and I'll repost that after stream today, just as like a little reminder. I'm going to send you over to Lily, who we made an emote for earlier, and I'm going to send that to them after stream as well. But yeah, and then I'm going to finish the animation stuff off stream. So Grim, don't worry, I'll be finishing your emote. Fear not, fear not. Hopefully I should be able to get back to you a bit later today. The thing is, I have the rest of the day to do art. I just have to nip out to the shop before it closes, and then I'm right back to doing art for the next few hours. So yeah, I should get it done by the end of the day, honestly. But I'll get some more information back to you later, so that tomorrow we're all free to do silly tarot reading goblin stuff. Yeah. All right, have a lovely rest of your day. Grab raid calls if you haven't already. Excellent way of sending hype to another channel. Hell yeah, grab that. See you soon, everyone. Thank you for popping by. All right, and I'll just make sure that we've all got through safely and everyone's managed to get through to the other side. There we go. All right.